Hello. Oh my gosh, Will, it's been a while. Hello. How's it going?
All right, how you doing?
Not too bad. Recovering from New Year's, but other than that, good, good.
Yeah, haven't seen you in months. How
Yeah,
you
no,
been?
it's been a while. It's been like 5 months. Yeah, I've been offline for the most part, but
Uh,
back now. I've missed this little group quite a bit. Um, yeah, looking forward to RPing a bit of Tuesdays again. Would be nice. How much
uh,
have I missed? I've had a few rundowns from like BG and stuff, but like, has it been chaotic?
oh, extremely.
Yeah. I heard you guys had some guys from one of the other groups in for a while. Oksana, right?
I think so. I'm honestly not particularly familiar with the other groups, but yeah, we went into Juniper's Dreams.
Oh, this was the Venet stuff, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was I remember when it was teased ages ago. Like last year. It was very inception-y, so
Hello,
I caught hello BG.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year, happy 2024. Um
Welcome back.
welcome back me. How's 2024 treating you so far, BG?
Good. I
Good,
mean,
good.
good. I'm very busy. We have our premiere first play the other week on the 14th of January, so I'm running around with a lot of things to do on the last moment because I always do stuff on the last moment.
Hold on,
But
the premiere is for your play.
yeah,
Oh my gosh,
for
nice,
our
nice.
opera.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, your
So
opera. Oh, I thought it was a play when we talked about this
it
ages
is a
ago, but
play.
that
It's
was
an
more.
opera.
Oh, are they the same thing? I thought they were
It is
different.
a play that is an opera.
Oh, okay, okay. Wow,
Yeah.
wow.
What about
Is it?
you?
Uh, well, things are busy work-wise, but other than that, things are okay right now. 2024 is looking okay. 2024 is looking okay. 2 days in. Huh?
Let's
Uh,
give it some time, right?
yeah. Early days, early days. Mm-hmm.
Hmm. I'll tell you something that is not fine. Both Vlad and Kat sent me on a couple hours ago that Vlad definitely is going to be unable to attend.
Oh no, two
Traveling for
P.
work. Yeah, and Kat most likely will miss it. It's possible that she might join for a little bit, but
Oh, so it'll just be the three of us. Are we still gonna have the session, or are we gonna delay?
for as much as I know, I mean, Brennan and Jeremy.
Oh, Tristan. Yeah. Of
Yeah,
course, of course.
if it is for we play. I mean, if it is another last moment
Yeah.
surprise that won't join, probably we will postpone.
So long that you forgot how many people were in the group.
I know,
Yeah.
I know. I always forget about Tristan. I keep thinking, he's gonna be busy with his bakery, but we'll see. We'll see. Well, it's been nice hearing you guys' voices anyway, BG and Will. So even if we do delay, at least I got to say hello. Um,
Thank
yeah,
you.
yeah. Oh wait, I
It's been
should.
quite some time. You're going to hear a lot of crazy stories. I
I've
don't know
no
how
doubt.
much you know already, but
I've been getting updates while gone every now and again. I heard Will was actually telling me just before you joined that the guys went into Juniper's dream with Bennett. Oh my God, we got a
hmm.
Tristan and a Jeremy. Hello, you two.
Hey,
Hello, Jeremy. I haven't heard your voice in ages.
isn't it
Except
cool?
I know it is cool. It is cool. And we got a Tristan too. Hello, you two.
Oh, hello. I think we're happier that you're here more than anything.
Oh, well, that's nice to hear. That's nice to hear. Um, oh my God, how are you two doing? How's 2024 treating you?
Wow.
Uh,
Oh, well, it's not treating you. Okay, I see.
My first day at work was great. You know,
Fine.
yep.
shift before me just left 3 different carts chock full to the brim of stuff to stock on top of all my stuff. So that was great.
Yeah, and I made 400 mini breads that just got thrown away.
Mini, what?
Why didn't you just send them to me?
Yeah, send them to Jeremy. Jeremy, eat them. Delicious carbs.
Yep.
Dolphins could use those carbs.
So the bakery's going okay, Tristan?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. New business and all still. Oh.
Yeah. It was. I don't know. We had a whole giant parade go in front of the bakery yesterday, and basically sold nothing. I don't understand. It's like one of the country's largest parades. It's a 5 mile long parade.
Oh,
What's this parade about?
I don't know. New
French
Year.
stuff.
Football, college football semifinals,
Oh wow.
and all
Okay.
this stuff. It is a 5 mile long parade. Barely made anything.
Were there floats?
Yeah, there are giant floats and everything.
Well,
I'm sorry. I'm just so pissed because what happened is that the bakers made so much fucking bread in preparation for it, and everybody showed up either still drunk or hungover and pissed off that they had to be at work, and just just didn't sell anything, and my 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 partners are just chalking it up to bad luck, and I'm like, no, no, this is not bad luck. There's a time to understand when it is bad luck, and there's a time for when people did a shit job, and this is the latter.
ooh, okay. Wow.
Mm.
Angry baker Tristan mode.
Mm.
That's why I didn't give any of the bread to the
Mhm.
hobos.
Dude, I would have felt something better, so much better if we did something other than just throw it into the garbage.
Mm-hmm.
Food waste. Food waste bad.
I took a photo. It was over 350 fucking mini breads
Send it.
into the garbage.
Post it to post it all to Jeremy.
I love bread pics.
Wow.
Tiramisus. We made so many tiramisus.
Oh,
Garbage.
tiramisu.
oh, that's a shame.
Well,
Fucking
I'm sad to hear that your parade baking, all went to waste. Did it all go to waste or just like a lot of it?
uh like 90% of it.
Oh. Was it maybe a health conscious parade, staying away from the carbs and
Nope.
stuff, or no?
Nope. No, because we made 100 mini breads for somebody else and they got slammed, and they they were busy, and it was not even on the road of the parade, and we were on the road of the parade. Like the parade was going in front of the bakery, and somebody else made got slammed all morning, and they like texted us, "Oh, we hope you had a successful morning because we sure as hell didn't stop going until the end." I'm like, must be nice.
Maybe they put a sign out saying like all of the bakeries are closed, so you might want to visit us first.
You
Oh
should take
well,
all
No,
those
it's
those signs of no footballers inside down.
I don't.
That would have.
no
I'm just,
jocks.
dude. No, but like nobody, like no. It was like it was just a stand at the front of the door that we had set up because they didn't want anybody to come into the bakery. So we were like, okay, this might be a mistake, but okay. And then we had some people early enough because they were camping out on the street for the parade. Like people started lining up at noon the day before,
Jeez.
and yeah, and it was thousands of people, and we didn't even make a couple sales. Are you kidding me? No, it was. And here's my thing: is that the people who were supposed to work showed up pissed off, hungover, or still drunk, or all of the three, and they didn't give a shit and were just pissed off and took it out on the bakery, and so they didn't do their job. One person didn't even show up because she was so hungover.
Yeah, it's kind of a tough argument to make, right? When you know that you have work, when you know you have people relying on you not to show up or to get too drunk and stuff. Yeah, yeah,
Like I get it. You want to go out. It's New Year's. Like you want to be out with your friends and stuff like that. But at the
Everyone.
same time,
yeah,
like but at the same time, like if you have a job that you know you have to go into, you have some kind of sense of
yeah.
responsibility.
Just for future use, benefit. You should maybe not drink so much. You can still drink. You just don't. You just need to make sure you're not gonna be hungover.
Dude, like the fact is that somebody just straight up didn't text anybody, didn't tell anybody that they weren't gonna show up, and and she was ahead of time before this whole thing before like yesterday, she was saying that she was gonna show up. She was gonna show up and being throwing up in the bathroom the entire time. So she couldn't even show up because she was too drunk.
Unreliable, unreliable.
Dude, I would fire her if I could.
Yeah, if someone does a no show, that's like a bad thing even in the UK.
But if they're saying even if they're saying that they're not going to show up even before they're actually the day actually happens, like
Yeah,
what the fuck?
premeditation is what it is. Yeah, well, you know, maybe you'll have a good next parade. I don't know.
No, but
It
it's
sucks
like
that you had
all
such a
my
huge
like
parade go fast and yeah.
it's not only that, but it's just like it's the person in charge of all these people just doesn't know what the fuck they're doing and is taking full up opportunity that our bosses are away in France to be just doing whatever the fuck they want, and it's just bringing down the it's just,
Yeah, if it's not being managed, then if the staff aren't being managed, then the staff aren't going to manage themselves. I mean,
yeah,
people like
and
to
they're just
think that
doing
they will, but they won't. They'll just, you know.
no, but they're going completely against what the bosses say. You know, they say the bosses say, "Oh, stay open until like we sell out," and they're like, "Oh no, we're gonna close by 11 a.m." Like the fuck? Your boss has just told you to stay open, and you're gonna fucking make the decision to close
Mm,
because the bosses are in a different country. They can't stop you. You're gonna just do whatever the fuck that you want.
I don't know why you do that though. When like your job's on the line if you do that, right? If like seems like a big
Not
risk
to
to
him.
take. Just yeah,
Not to
yeah.
him, because he fucking snakes his way out of anything that he wants.
Oh.
The guy's a fucking snake. I hate him. I can't stand him.
Well, I'm sorry to hear that you had to throw away all
No,
the
but you
bread
know what?
babies.
All that shit is fine because you're back, and I have to go through shit to get to get something good, and you being back is my something good. So I'm gonna take all the shit, I'm gonna deal with it, and I'm gonna be happy that you're back, because that's the price I had to pay for you to be back.
Well, I'm glad there was a sacrifice somewhat, and that it was your bread. Um,
Listen,
And
I'm willing to sacrifice all my bread for you to be back.
and Dina is
Jeez.
now like, I'm just here for an hour. I'm leaving again.
Yeah,
Like,
I've got a craving for bread now, so I'm gonna go and get some bread.
Go get a croissant for me, please.
Yeah, I'm gonna go get a croissant
Buy a tiramisu.
and a crave. Yeah, I got a crave for the tiramisu. Oh,
no,
Oh,
just
that's
want to say
so harsh.
we are actually all here. I got two messages a couple hours ago that Vlad will be unable to join, and that Kat might be unable to join. She's not 100% certain, but even if she joins, she won't be for long. So we actually
pace.
should be starting. I'm going to start a YouTube activity for anyone that wants some music.
Oh, I forgot about that. How do I join that?
No, that said, because I have in the last sessions I wanted to have some focus on some things that are related to Vlad, to Locke mostly, not Vlad. I don't know him that much out of character. um,
Ash,
we
can you
might
please
have to
stop that?
end it a bit earlier, or you might prove me wrong and we are going to RP 7 hours. I don't know. We're gonna see how it will go. Uh, but yeah, we'll see. There are some scenes that are directed towards Locke that I wouldn't want to use today. But we have a lot of content still to go through, so I don't think we are going to have any issues with that.
Awesome.
Okay, refilling my water and we are good to go. Just 1 minute and we'll start.
1 minute.
I'm just trying to remember how Roll20, how computers work in general. Okay, okay, no, that's the wrong character. Uh, oh, Roll20's changed so much.
A little bit, yeah.
It sucks.
It sucks. Those are strong words, Jeremy. What do you dislike about Roll20 having changed?
Because for some reason my push to talk button messes up using the ruler, and then when I push to talk, when I use the ruler, sometimes it just takes the measurement tool away, and it does the same thing for the dice tool. Sometimes it just can't roll dice.
Could you change your push to talk button?
No, that's impossible.
It's impossible. Actually, like, yeah, okay. Um,
Unfortunately, it can't be done.
it can't be done. Second. I'm fixing my Roll20 name.
All the other keys on my keyboard do things, so I just use the mouse button on the side of my gaming mouse.
Yeah, I've got so my push to talk is set to scroll lock, I think, which I bound through my mouse, which doesn't seem to interfere with anything, which is nice. It's
I'm
like the
exactly
one.
the same. It's the most useless button in the keyboard.
You've got scroll lock as your push to talk.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's good, right?
Actually,
Like,
I have it a bit different. I have it for mute and unmute, so I don't use exactly push to talk, but it's kind
oh,
of same.
yeah, like I click edit. Yeah.
Yeah, that
Um,
way. Nonetheless, I hear just you, Jeremy, William, you here?
Yep.
Brennan?
Yep.
All right then, off we go. So before we begin, who wants to take on a recap of what happened in the last year? Not the whole last year, the last session in Millstone.
Curtis.
Me? I don't think it should be me.
Where did we start?
Give it some time
Well,
to load.
I think Locke did something at the arena, just checking with Kayana, like if there was places that people could go in the arena, like the startup areas prior to our Ironhaven battles. I wasn't here for that, but I heard that that was a thing that happened. Oh man. Was it? It wasn't last time that we learned about Blue Lady, right?
It was
No, the session
previous-
before that.
Yeah, the session before that.
I think Locke had a conversation with, tries to remember that child's name, Toby, right? Yeah, Toby. That's my cat's name. But apparently some bad shit's happening over there. Not great stuff. And Locke had a talk with him, did some training. Yeah. Don't really know what to say about that other than that. Ogvar and Juniper talked with him, and we got a sense that something was up, but we figured Locke, the sheriff, could handle it. I don't know really what happened. Besides, I think we spoke and we conversed about what to do next. Considering Slot Lady was back, and I think we settled on after like the little kid tournament went through, we would go and check with the wizards back in Ironhaven, since they had like the last time we saw them, they were investigating some of the slot parts we returned. Like I think, yeah. So we were thinking about that.
Is that Tieria? The
Yes.
slot lady. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, ma'am.
Mm.
But yeah, we decided on that we would do that after everything's done, and we'd make sure everyone was drilled on where to go if, just a bunch of murder frogs came in.
So many.
And yeah, we just had multiple talks with, the kiddos. I think Brandon was training, what's his face? I don't remember all the children's names. I just remember
Mike.
Mikhail.
What's his face and
Or Mac
who's
Theater,
it
rather.
and that guy.
But yes, we did that, and I
God.
think Ogvar was overly curious about a new person that came into town that like just was there, and we were told was there by God himself. So after much prodding at the others, we got to go talk to her.
That kid looks like Gohan from the Cell Saga. Holy shit.
That kid
But,
looks like it's about to beat me up.
Yeah, they're all very buff.
They're all abnormally swole.
Like,
Well,
So-
I'm
they've
scared of that
been beating the
kid.
shit out of each other. You saw what that did to Locke.
Jesus.
Holy shit, they're gonna kill me.
They're all
They're gonna
filthy,
drive us out
too.
of time.
This is the more dexterous one. Toby's like,
Oh yeah,
he's
that
the
one's the
rogue.
rogue. Yeah, that one's 100% the rogue.
We need to do a one shot where we just play as the kids in the future,
that'd
No,
be
no,
And we-
what we need,
and we're
we need
all
a one
barbarians with the
we
one
need a
rogue.
one shot. We need a one shot where we lure these kids out to sea, so they're no longer a threat to us, and leave them there. Like,
They
Oh,
come
see, I
back.
thought we were all gonna have like a scene where we're placing bets on who's who while they're fighting in the arena.
But
Kayana
yeah, we
came
eventually
to.
got to.
I'm sorry, go ahead.
We eventually got to talk to the elven lady who seemed to have a daughter that she was taking care of, and turns out she knew a little bit more about the slot thing than most of the people here, because we didn't fucking say anything about slots.
Oh.
And she was like, well, yeah, I come from, Astral Sea, and this seemed like a place to settle down. Astral Sea is getting kind of big for my taste. I was like, well, if you're gonna like make sure we don't get fucked up by these frog things, maybe you could use this. And she handed us a blicky, a piece, a gat.
Well, she has
A
a
Glock.
Glock. in what form did this Glock take?
A pistol.
Oh wait, what, really? Like an actual an actual
Like
gun?
a flint
Yeah.
block, I think.
You showed the
Oh,
gun. I
shit.
never said that. But yeah.
She gave us a Glock 19.
But it was a pistol.
Oh man.
Oh my god, Gunslinger's confirmed.
Not yet, but.
No,
I made a joke.
He's like,
definitely-
oh no, no.
maybe not gunslingers per se, but
I made the
uh,
joke of sending the gun to Shar, and she just reverse engineers it.
Well,
But
we
Yeah.
actually had a secret Millstone thing a while ago, right? Ages ago, where someone in Millstone had a gun, if you remember, like after the session.
yes.
Yeah, that's the
Can't
one.
remember her. Yeah. Wow,
Mhm.
that's cool.
But yes. That's where I think I'm not sure if I missed anything.
That's pretty
Probably
much where we
definitely
left
did.
off. There were a couple of more things, not a lot. It was a good dialogue with Ken and Belgos that decided on how they're going to use their healing spells exactly to secure how the arena is going to be. And
Shit.
it was also Locke receiving a letter that got him a bit anxious and a bit out of his normal state. Ogvar did cut that up, but he didn't manage to get a word out of Locke, I think. There, he didn't
No, no.
say really something, as he was quite focused, stopping the rest. And indeed, I left off right there as it was quite snowing. I took the liberty of inviting Karina to your house, as she had a lot of things to say, and I assumed that you would want to hear things out. And of course, who wouldn't invite a person with a gun to their household? It just makes sense to me. So yeah,
Texas.
but before we continue with that conversation, we need to connect some dots right here, right? As there is a certain someone in the party that was missing for quite some time, and Nina telling this time was not a good time for Nina Vela, our favorite character here. She has been through a lot, and not in the active way of adventuring that at least you can laugh at afterwards. No, suffering slowly, just struggling through the curses. You have found your way to combat it, but that way is annoying. Remove curse, a spell that you can do. Thankfully, your short rests are quite often and you regain spell slots as a warlock. That's all the out of character we need to know about this. But in character, it means that every single hour you had to be prepared to cast a high level magic spell to get rid of this condition, or more likely suppress it. Round after round, every hour, waking like 7 times in the middle of the night, just to redo this and not suffer from a nightmarish condition. Obviously, you're not the only one that has suffered. Look, watching you struggle with all that pain right beside you, has been facing all that problems with you as well. And of course, your other friends, they are also trying to think of ways to fight that battle. Recently, you have had so many issues. Not something extremely major, but other than the sluddy, which sounds quite major actually. The other things seem to be problematic with the arenas of the children and some other problems resurfacing. Of course, during those little spans of your sleep, you have been having some dreams, or more like a repetitive scenario, seeing yourself sinking deep into the waters. Some creatures swimming around, being rather threatening but not actually aggressive towards you. Feel like floating down there a little bit, but there is nowhere the surface go exactly out. Sinking and sinking and sinking. Surprisingly calm. You can even breathe inside these waters. I know you don't need to, but that's another.
Just in case.
But yeah, you feel like you can cut your heart rate, calm down through slow breathing. What, what's the scenery? This being repetitive, and it always ends up in the same location. The bottom of that sea, it seems to be surrounded by a landscape, like being a lake, a cold lake frozen on top of it, and a lot of people chained down there, their bodies eager to go and move upwards, but never being able to leave. And always in the distance, that lady, looking at you with sadness in her eyes, pleading for help. nice cold breeze will wake you up this morning. It's perhaps you overslept a little bit, as you were like, okay, 1 more hour, 1 more hour, 1 more hour, and you're going to see this is the first day that it has snowed that much. But snow has started to gather all around the town. You can hear some playful voices outside that some people might be playing a snowball fight outside, but other than that, you can understand that no one else is in your house. Locke has woken up earlier. On the outside of your window, you are going to be able to see Key just walking around in the snow, chasing some invisible presence or probably its own tail.
How big's Key now, guys?
It is almost medium-sized. Not almost, it is medium-sized.
Oh my god, she's medium.
Yeah,
She's
just medium.
grown up. I think this, being a regular occurrence, Nina waking up, close to the hour and like starting to feel the fatigue and the pain set in, begins like to cradle herself a little and begin that ceremony, that ritual of casting that remove curse and pulling like tiny little fragments of shadow out of her and just dropping it on the ground, or it disappears and dissipates like it always does when she tries to take something that doesn't belong out of someone. And she like sits on the side of the bed shivering and tired, and like the kind of tired that only comes from constant interruption of sleep and never really getting enough sufficient rest, except for at blinking hours here and there. She would look around, see that Locke's not there, and briefly, the thought would cross her mind of, where is he? Where's he gone? And then she'd realize, oh, I've been like this for months. Of course, he has a life. I don't want him cooped up here looking after me this whole time. He'll probably be with Juniper or Ogvar or with the kids, and she just like sits there holding herself, clutching the covers for a few minutes, watching Kay, before realizing that it's going to be really difficult to get back to sleep, as even as tired as she is with the light pouring through the window and just noise outside. And yeah, I think she just started dressing slowly and tiredly. She's exhausted, she's just really clumsily just going to start dressing for the day, I guess. Yeah.
As you do so, in the meantime, at the arena, Kaena and Belgos are just doing some preparations, and Locke has just finished training with Toby, so he's also there. Kaena will get to you, Belgos, and say, Belgos, I think we are done with this. I have some manual labor to do now, but it's, I wanted to give Ogvar this. He told me that he has been having some couple of rough days, actually. I saw him quite nervous and anxious. And I've found this dogtooth necklace that is helping a lot with such things. Can
By
you
the way,
bring it over to him?
Curtis, do you know Belgos?
I think I was here for a session with Belgos.
Maybe
What,
I need to
just the one?
reintroduce him when you two meet up. Perhaps
Yeah.
catch up. So when you two meet up, we are going to see a description of that.
Yes, Nina will definitely have met Belgos over these past months.
Yeah.
Although she is in a perpetual state of exhaustion. So.
No, that's fair.
But yeah,
I was just wondering if, like, out of character, you knew about my new character.
Out. Out. I think I'm as familiar as Nina is, actually, being here for that one session. But yeah.
Fair enough.
so yeah, back So yeah, Kaina will hand you over a necklace that seems to have a quite sharp tooth on the middle of it. Say, can you give it to Ogvar, please?
Very well.
Did I use the word correctly?
Which word?
The P word.
Ah, yes, please.
Yeah.
Yes, you did.
Apparently there was no such word in the Orcus language before. But I understand. I think I understand how it is used.
That is good to hear. That is also very bad to hear, but I'm grateful.
All right. Go for it. We don't want him today to be anxious or nervous. He's gonna have a heart attack with all those children fighting.
He does seem rather opposed to it.
No. Well, to be fair, I'm not 100% on the side of it. It is always a conflict me and Ogvar have, not amongst ourselves, but amongst our own selves, you know. Whether to keep some traditions that we had in the past, whether to run away from some of those. It's, we want to preserve some things that makes us ourselves, but we don't want to keep the ones that have resulted in all those problems that we've had as a tribe. And children fighting, there is a very gray line there on that depends on the reasons that this is being done and how easily it can turn into something bad.
Yes, learning and learning to defend oneself, learning to fight, and actually fighting, very different things. Discipline is good for children, but the fear of a battle is not. Let us simply hope that this is all they would do for a few more years at least. Where is Belgos's two apprentices?
I don't think today they would be with you at the arena because arena, doesn't. You mean for
I'm
helping
training.
out there?
Yeah, Belgos is training two people in like medic skills and things like that. So
Yeah. I guess actually, yeah, they would be coming later to be at the arena, but they don't have to be several hours ahead like you are right
yeah.
now.
Okay, it's several hours ahead. Okay, I did not know.
Yeah, the arena is always at night. Now it's noon.
Okay.
But I'll bring those later on for sure. So I assume Belgos will head for Ogvar's household?
Would there be a reason to?
I don't know, just give you a pendant to hand over to Ogvar.
Oh, yes. I don't know why I just instantly forgot about that. But yes, Belgos will do that.
At the same time as Belgos leaving, Nina, you're going to hear a knock on your door. Mr. Locke?
Oh no, it's the bullies. Like Nina at this point, I reckon would like be pretty much dressed as best as she can, and will have like just be tiredly making her way through the house. I guess by the time Toby knocked on the door, she'd be like in the kitchen, like trying to remember which cupboard had like cups and such in. Just staring at them blankly, like eyes glazed over, and then she hears the knock and like shakes her head and snaps herself to attention. And she like turns to the hallway and tries to remember how her voice sounds. Give me a second. Yeah, so she'd like rub her eyes and just shout out into the hallway. Just 1 second, I'll be right there. Okay.
Like
And,
you never left.
did it sound right?
It
I
sounded
don't
it
know.
sounded exactly the same as as I remember.
Okay. Turns from the cabinet and like stumbles sort of into the hallway and makes her way down to the door. Fumbles with the handle for a few seconds. Doesn't even bother like peeking through the peephole. Unlocks the door, opens it, and goes, yeah, hey, oh, hey, you, Thomas, right?
It's Toby. Mrs.
Toby, oh,
Locke. Is Mr. Locke here?
Mr. Locke isn't here. No, he's not in right now. I don't think. She like covers her mouth as she yawns and like looks over her shoulder. And like sighs as she like listens quietly in the house, shakes her head, looks back. No, he's not here. Sorry, Toby. I don't know where he is. I think maybe he's next door, or maybe he's in the arena.
No, he is not next door. I thought that he was not here because I tried to see from the windows, but couldn't find him. But then I went to the household next door that is Mr. Ogvar's and Mrs. Juniper's house. That he is very frequently there, but he was not there. So I thought that perhaps he was in your basement or something, but apparently not. But everyone else is in Ogvar's house, so why wouldn't he be there?
Nina's like got her arm against the door, resting, and as Toby's talking, her eyes are like slowly closing, and she's like almost falling asleep, and then she like blinks and wakes up and goes, well, I mean, if we could. Did you ask Ogvar and Juniper if they'd seen Mr. Locke? If not, we can just go and ask. It's not a problem. You want to go and ask?
Perhaps, but to be fair, I actually wanted to ask you something.
Oh, you want to talk to Nina? Sure. Is it a long thing or a short thing?
It's rather short, but this is something that I wouldn't want you to tell Locke that I asked. If you think that you could not hold a secret, perhaps it's okay. I could just not ask.
Can
But
I
it
ask
is important for me.
how old is Toby? Like, how old does he look?
Teenager around 14 to 16.
Okay, so not a child. Like,
No, it's not a very
yeah,
very young child. It's a teenager.
The art is very deceptive.
yeah. Nina like nods a little and says, okay, the house is getting cold with the door open, so why don't you come and sit down and you can talk to me, okay? Does this sound good?
Yes.
Okay, great. You come on in, close the door. Nina like walks to the door to the kitchen, and she like glances back at Toby and tries to remember if she's ever had Toby in the house before and can't remember, so she just points to the lounge area with the seats and the sofa and the fireplace. It's just go and wait in there while Nina gets a drink. Would you like a drink as well?
Yeah, sure. Whatever you
Huh?
may.
Nina will just like grab whatever non-alcoholic child-safe drinks that they have in the house. They might have some like ginger ale or something, like
For sure.
some not alcoholic stuff. And after like a few minutes, she remembers where everything is and pours it all out and brings it into the lounge and puts it on the table and sits down next to Toby and says, "Okay, there you go. Oh, sorry, I'm just really tired. It's not you, it's me. Yeah, what's up? Nina is incredible at keeping secrets, in case you didn't know, Toby. So, you have any secrets, you tell me. Nobody will ever hear them.
Give me an insight check, Nina.
Insight. Remind me how I roll? It's through the character sheet, right? Yeah, okay, I
Character
found
sheet.
it.
Click on
Okay.
insight. I believe in you.
Insight.
Actually,
Insight.
I just had a thought.
First roll.
Are all the kids half orcs?
No.
Only McTeer.
Ah,
Not the
so
rest of them.
if they're like 14, 15, they're like fully grown, aren't they?
McTeer is a half orc, not an orc.
Yeah.
Orcs would be fully grown at that age, yeah.
So
Half
he's a.
orcs are just fully grown, perhaps at 16. So yeah, he is a bit more grown up than the rest. Nonetheless, this is a good insight roll, and Toby will, to you, he will seem quite anxious at first, and then, like he has regretted entering inside and having this talk, like someone that takes a brave moment to say that, okay, we're gonna talk about this, and then instantly regrets it.
Oh,
Like,
Nina would try and make him feel a bit more comfortable, you know? She'd be like, "I'm seriously like the best listener. I will listen, I will take your secrets, and I won't tell anyone unless you want to." Nina promise.
give me a persuasion check.
Advantage because Nina promise.
It's a Nina promise. He's like got a pinky held out, although this kid probably doesn't know what that is. Persuasion. 11. Nice big 2. You're a 19 and a 2.
Please don't treat me like a child. I know I'm not that old, but maturity doesn't have to do completely with age.
I'm not treating you like a kid, I'm treating you like someone who's nervous. And you look pretty nervous to me.
Well, I am.
You don't have to be.
Well, that's you thinking so, but to be fair, today I either get my face slammed by McTeer, or I win but have other consequences. Tell me, it is Nina. Can I call you Nina?
You can call me Nina. I'd like you to call me Nina. Totally, definitely.
Good. I have had a lot of talks with Locke in the last couple of days, and I'm just going to assume that everything that I'm gonna say about Locke you already know, because he has talked with great words about you, and I think that he hasn't hidden such stuff from you. I hope that is not a problem, right?
Locke and I don't keep secrets, except for secrets that I am not allowed to tell him. Those he knows I won't ever tell anyone. So, yeah, sure.
Okay, we've had some pretty rough talks with Mr. Locke in the last couple of days. Some heart-to-heart. Perhaps going both ways. You know, my father is not the ordinary father a child of my age would want to have. And let's say that my father was not above usage of substances in his past. I didn't know about Mr. Locke's past. I know that he was a brawler. All I knew was that. But when I told him about this, I I got some notion that Mr. Locke also had some similar past. Thing is, people that have taken such whatever substance they might be, they usually do not know the full extent of the consequences. Usually it's their people that are around them that face them. Case being me with my father. Have you suffered any drawbacks because of Locke's behavior under... I don't know what substances, we didn't talk specifics, and it doesn't matter that much to me, to be fair, but
You say drawbacks, like you're asking me if Locke's use of whatever it may be that is used has ever hurt me? Is that what you're asking?
yes, you must think that. It's not... Sorry, I don't want to come across like someone that wants to rescue you or help you. No, this is not my intent.
No, of course not. Well, I'll say this, that Locke has never hurt me with his usage of certain things. Not intentionally, but he's hurt me by hurting himself. You know? Has your dad ever taken too much and hurt himself? Gotten himself in trouble or danger?
So, I can't even blame the substances, huh? It's just a shitty father, then.
Well, you know, things make people do weird things they wouldn't normally do. And I mean, maybe if your father's hurt you, maybe it's something that he wouldn't do if it wasn't for the drugs, but the fact remains that he's doing them and still taking the drugs, right? It's bad. It's not good. Do you mind telling me what it is that your dad's been up to? You know, like what he's been using, or how he's hurt the people around him?
Well, alcohol is very, very apparent, but... I mean, alcohol is something that a lot of people use. Not to the same extent. But, I know that he's used other stuff as well. I don't know the names of them. Because in the past he has been addicted to some kind of strange dust. I never knew its name, but it seemed to be rather expensive. And when he cut that crap out, he was behaving like another person. It was around that time our mother left.
See,
when we...
Sorry, Toby, go on.
When we relocated here, he was onto a new beginning, but didn't last for even a couple of weeks. He said he promised that we are going to have a whole new start and that nothing bad is going to happen again, but then he turned worse. I'm gonna tell you this, I haven't told Locke because I know that he is kind of a sheriff to this town. And you might want to tell him at your own discretion, but please do not involve me. There is a ring of a drug selling around this village, and this is a small village. And I don't know how it has come to happen so quickly, but my father has managed to find some psychoactive liquids and in rather cheap prices. He's not earning a lot. If he is able to support it at that quantity, I'm sure it's going quite around.
Well,
And
no, it's
Millstone
that
is
you-
not around for more than a year or a year and a half.
no, it's good that you're telling me because, well, you know, something being so cheap and accessible, it's not necessarily a bad thing, but it sounds like it is based on how your father's behavior. Look, Toby, I'm really sorry that we've allowed this, to happen in Millstone. It's totally not the kind of place that we want it to be. Somewhere that, you know, people wallow in substances and hurt their families and children. That shit sucks, and I'm really sorry that you're having to deal with it. Thank you so much for telling me. What's your dad's name, if you don't mind me asking?
Let me see that.
And it's okay if you don't want to tell me. And what I want to tell. Oh,
It's Benny's. Locke has already met him. It's not about that. Listen, Nina, as Toby is going to get a very serious look as he's going to grasp your hand. Say, I want this to be over, but this all requires some delicacy. If we are being under some kind of surveillance, this is a small place. If anything leaks out, they're gonna know that it's some of us. And Locke is amazing and I respect him, but he lacks that kind of stealthiness, that regard. Discretion. Okay?
don't worry, Toby. Nina can be very discreet. And I just want you to know that just because your dad's doing all this, and just because he might have hurt you or hurt people around him, drugs make people do things they might not normally do. And he might have been telling the truth when he told you he wanted to come here for a fresh start. It's just they're really hard to get away from sometimes. Drugs and, illicit substances, whatever you might want to call them. Sometimes they can pull you back in even if you don't want to. But we'll look into this and we'll see if we can make things a bit better for your father. And you, by extension. Me and
Toby
Locke,
will
it
nod.
is.
I'll say this though, you are not. You do not have to do anything. If you do, keep the discretion as I mentioned. That said, the day is quite long and I have some stuff to do. Do you wanna go to ask if Locke is next door? I actually, I'm still looking for him actually.
No, yeah, totally. If you want to get your shoes back on, Nina will take you next door.
I'll be waiting outside.
Stands up and goes and puts her boots on. puts the drinks back in the kitchen, slowly makes her way back out, like biting back a yawn, rubbing her eyes, squinting as she steps out into the morning light. Oh yeah, you know the way. I'll just follow you to next door.
And as you are at the table and have just sat down and managed to serve some tea there or some hot cocoa, I'm not sure what exactly you would. You're gonna hear knock knock.
Ogvar sets the hot cocoa in front of Juniper and the tea in front of everyone else.
Nina's
Oh,
like,
Um, I'll
go
go
ahead,
get that.
sorry. Nina's like
Oh, you go
leaning
ahead.
against the door a little bit, like arm against the door. Oh, please hurry up! It's so cold out here.
It will be around that time that Belgus will be arriving next to the door. As well, Belgus, you know what? Give us a description for Nina. Why not? It's okay. It won't hurt. It's good to have.
Yeah.
Belgos is a rather. Let's see. Give me a second. Belgos is of like slightly below average height, about 5'6". They are wearing. You see that they are wearing like full leather outfit. Like this. Take that, bees. They are completely encased. Like they're fully, like there's no part of them that is actually showing except for like the long pink hair. They are wearing like the long leather coat with the with leather gloves. They are wearing like dark gray breeches, heavy leather boots. You see that they are carrying a medical, like the old style medical bag, like the big black one with the snap on the top. They have, yes. They have the like a leather hood on, with like the with the mask sewn to the hood. And on top of that is the top hat. You would also notice that the art is, the symbol on the art is the Raven Queen, but Belgos has the actually has the symbol of Jergal on their outfit, which is of a skull. Jergal, yes.
Hmm.
Which is of a skull biting down on a scroll. And Nina would know that Belgos has a slate gray notebook, which they have shown Ogvar contains thousands of names. It is also, Belgos is. Belgos also writes patient information in it as well.
Wow. You say that Nina will notice that. Nina will also simultaneously forget that immediately, the notebook. Because if it has anything to do with writing, she doesn't care. Nina, leaning on the door, just like, oh, please open up, it's so cold out here. And then, like, hears the snow crunching to her left, and sees Belgus come up by Toby, and, like, lifts her head a little bit, as she has, like, Ogvar's footsteps on the other side of the door. It's like, oh, you here for the I guess Nollywood isn't a thing anymore, right? It's been so long. You here for Augie, Juniper and Ogvar? She says, sounding exhausted.
I am here for Mr. Kara, yes. But, Miss Ivella, it is good to see you up and about.
Oh, likewise, I suppose. very
How
fucking cold morning.
how are you feeling?
Oh, tired.
I will say
just-
I think that we established that Belgos has been uh has had like I think me and BG talked about it, but if like of course like you can say otherwise, but like Belgos would have had probably like either weekly or bi-weekly checkups with Nina just to make sure she's okay, as they are like they are basically just
a
like
physician.
yeah, they are a physician.
Of course, knowing Nina, I'd say bi-weekly. She would postpone that
Yeah,
stuff.
like every other week. Yeah.
Constantly cancelled and delayed.
Yeah.
like, like, like literally constantly. Uh,
Belgos
uh,
would probably, quote unquote, allow that because they also have like every other member of the village to do checkups on,
yeah,
with all the new
makes
people
sense.
arriving.
Yeah, but Nina says, "Oh, just tired as usual. It's all could just really do with sleeping for a while, but no, not
Hey.
for me.
Hey.
Just I was really waiting for Ogvar to open the door and save me from the cold, but Ogvar, him and Doors just don't mix.
I will also say that Belgos has okay. Belgos has actually. I don't think anyone has ever actually seen Belgos not in full outfit. Hey, fucking cat. Ash, knock it off before I send you out of the room. Shoo.
Ogvar walks up to the door and hearing Nina's voice is gonna try and excitedly fumble with the key because
Alright,
see Nina outside of their room in a long time,
be right back.
and then realize that it's also freezing cold, so panics trying to open the door, which is why
and
it takes so long.
And Nina can just hear like a key just like missing a lock repeatedly over and over again.
And
on the
Ogvar
other
doesn't
side
say anything during this.
of the door. yeah. It's just the key-sized hole, Ogvar. Just please open the door.
I opened it. Yeah, why? Are you okay? How are you doing?
Wait, what kind of door opens with a key from the inside?
Hey, they're
Old doors.
extra secure. Yeah.
Medieval doors.
Yeah. In fact, my door opens with a key from the inside. Yeah. I mean, you can open it. It locks from a key from the inside, I should say. Like Nina like smiles a little as the door opens. She feels like the heat of the house like blow against her. She just looks at Ogvar and says, "Oh hey, I'm." She like blinks a couple of times. "Oh yes, sorry. I am here with Toby, who's
Hey,
looking
Mr.
for Locke."
Ogvar, is the lock inside?
No, I think last time I saw him, he was maybe at Arena. I mean, that's usually where he is, like now, since
Oh.
we're starting the thingy.
Yes, I saw Locke at the arena as well.
Oh, all right. I'll be heading there as well. Have a good day.
Well, do you want me with you,
okay.
Toby, or?
No, Mr. Nina, it's fine. She will look at you and say, discreet, as she will wing at you. Not very discreetly.
Yeah, Nina discreetly winks back and nods, and like
What is that
glances.
supposed to mean? Is that like a
Gla-
secret password or?
I don't know. It's a really long word for somebody so young. I think I know what it means, but I'm not 100% sure. I'm pretty sure I know what it is, though. No, we were, and like she pauses for a second and like clearly like eyes glazing as he's trying to think or remember something. I woke up, he knocked, we talked, we came looking for Locke. That's why we're here. And he's not here, so I'm just going to come in and sit down and
Yeah, it's really cold outside.
steal
You
your
should come in.
fireplace. It's so cold outside.
Well done on the rhyming, Miss Avella.
I see. That's how tired I am. I didn't even realize I'm rhyming. Who's crying? He like like sulks past Ogvar. You know,
Or
like
smiles as she walks by,
yeah,
then leans out the door. Oh, hey, Belgos.
Ah, hello. I had something for you from Miss Kaena. And
Oh,
Belgus will offer the dog tooth necklace.
Bart looks suspicious as it's being pulled out. Oh, okay. Thank you. Do you want to come in for tea? We were just sitting down to talk to this
Ah.
new lady in the village.
Very well.
Okay.
Thank you for your hospitality.
As Ogvar holds the dog tooth necklace, he sort of like looks it over with sort of a little bit of yuckiness, then just like puts it in his pocket. It's nice of her to think to make something for me.
Brennan,
Oh, I
move
need
your
to lock
chair.
the door.
Move your chair, Brennan.
All right, if I have to, just for you.
Just so I can get by, please. Nina's like trying to shove herself past between Brennan's chair and the wall and like slinks around. Goes all the way over to the chair next to the fireplace and sits
Lazy
down
boy.
like sits down like an old man.
Arena will scratch her hair and look at you and say, "So you are Nina. I've heard a lot about you."
Oh, I'm so tired. Oh, yeah, no. Hey, hi. My name's Nina Rivella. Pleasure to for you to be
Karina.
making my acquaintance. Hey, Karina, that's a nice name. It's almost Nina.
As Juniper, as Juniper, you finish doing some chores with babies up there. You hear Nina's voice inside your
Oh
house.
shit, cat. Hey, how you doing?
She'll start like running over. Oliver, is that Nina?
Yeah, she just came over. She brought Toby. Well, Toby's not here anymore, but she came with Toby, and then Toby left to go find Locke, and now she's sitting in front of the fireplace.
Nina! And she'll like dash past Akbar and like charge towards Nina. Are you okay? Where have you been? It feels like forever.
And Juniper running up would just see Nina like, you know, like lounging in the chair, trying to rest her feet on Lupa, who's like constantly stepping, like sliding her feet out from under her. She's trying to recline in the chair next to the fireplace, and she looks exhausted. Like her hair's just got no bounce to it at all. It's just flattened down by her shoulders, and her eyes look darker and sunker, and she just looks sleepy. But as Juniper runs over, you see like there's just a little spark of energy in her, but like not too much, and she like shifts and turns in the chair and looks towards her sister and says, "Oh, hey, Juniper, it's been I don't know, has it been like a week or two? It's been a while,
I've been counting. It's been forever. I don't know." And she'll like grab her and like rub her like horn into her cheek, and she'll be like, "My poor delicate snowflake. I missed you. It's been so long. Why is everyone here?"
I don't know. I picked the worst time to come and nap by your fire, I think. That kid woke me up, and now I'm here instead of in bed, and Lupa won't stay still so I can rest my feet, and... Oh, I know, poor delicate Nina. Poor, strong, delicate Nina.
She'll kind of like lean out of it and look to Ogvar. Am I interrupting something? I didn't know everybody was gonna be here.
No, no. I mean, we brought Miss Nilo back to talk about, all the stuff she knows about these things. I already made you your hot cocoa right there.
Oh, thank you. And she'll kind of like just plop down and like start chugging her hot chocolate.
Who's Miss Nyla? Did I miss something?
You missed some. Interesting stuff. I'm sure you are going to enjoy this. You're in for a ride.
What?
Um, you know, Miss Nina, do you? Let's start with a funny thing. Is there anyone in the world that you hate a lot? I like a lot, like you remember them all the time and you want to do evil stuff to them. You don't have to share specifics unless you want to, but do you have someone?
Ooh, just one person. I mean, hate's a really strong word. Hate takes a lot of effort. Is there anybody at all that Nina hates? Hmm. Mm, yes. No. Yeah. Totally. 100. No, yep. Absolutely. Nina says, like, she doesn't say who, but she looks at Juniper. she like glances at Juniper discreetly, like, no, totally.
All right, I'm gonna tell you what. I'm not sure who it is that you hate, but I know someone that hates you that way.
Me hates Nina,
A
Mhm.
lot.
A lot.
and you
I
see
mean,
that she like wakes up more than she woke up when Juniper came into the room. What do you mean there's somebody who hates me? What have I done to deserve that? Nina's been really nice.
Mm,
I mean, I've heard everyone's name here, but it's like I get to hear your name around 3 or 4 or 5 times for every one time I hear Juniper's or Ogvar's name. So I understand that there is some animosity against you, a little bit.
Whoa, hold on, wait. You've had this conversation with other people, and my name came up?
No, just a specific person has said your name a
Oh,
lot of times more than they have mentioned Juniper, Ogvar Brennan, uh, Sar, Locke, and no, I think that's it.
oh,
I'm
oh,
afraid
oh,
it's someone.
oh,
Yeah, I
oh,
think that's it.
okay, let's, spill the
well,
beans.
there was a dog too, but
Juniper will
Mhm.
just like take the loudest gulp and be like, "Wait a second, are we? Wait, wait, did we not tell Nina yet about what happened with like the whole thing? Did we not tell her yet?"
which there's like 3 different whole things that we could be telling her about.
You need to, you guys need to pick and choose what you tell me, because Nina doesn't remember much. I don't
Fawn
even.
princess person, the blue
Yes,
one.
that one.
Tieria,
Yeah,
the blueberry bitch? What about
yeah.
her?
Well,
She's been thinking about us.
What? Yeah,
yeah.
I bet she has. Totally slept that bitch's plans apart, back in Crystalmere. Screw that
Well, apparently we
blue,
didn't slap them apart
blue.
enough. Because
She was, yeah.
she's
Yeah, that
planning on
Thierry is
more.
not very happy with you, Nina. I mean, to be fair, she's not very happy with the world. I think she has a lot of resentment for the whole area. But let's say that if, and by if I'm 100% that she will, if the area is planning to start an interplanar war between Salahadi and their deities and all that stuff, and the material plane, let's say that the animosity that she holds about with especially you, but the whole group, uh, that she will start that war first with Millstone and then gradually for the rest of the world. How does that sound to you?
I mean, I guess I knew that she didn't like me, but wow, I haven't thought about her in a long time. So it's really sad that she's still thinking about me, you know?
Oh, don't tell her that.
No, that'll make her even angrier. Ugh. Is she still going on about how those frog dudes are like just being natural, you know? That's how they make babies and stuff, by murdering other people, so it's totally fine.
She is
Okay.
talking
Has
about
she
individuality and normal, natural evolution of things and state and all.
Did she put any more thought on the whole, defending yourself is also kind of natural?
No, she expects you to defend yourselves.
Oh,
She
okay.
fully anticipates that,
Hmm.
but she's coming in full strength and she's I don't know how strong she was when you faced her.
She
I
was
know that
really
you
weak.
I know that you are strong as well. But now she's something else. She's actually, Sladi. They don't respect a lot of things. Hierarchy means nothing to them, unless whoever is on the rank above them is quite strong. And I'm telling you, hundreds, if not thousands, of Sladi listen to her. That means something about your strength, about your influence. Because those creatures, they do not hear to reason. It's not like she's just able to influence them through her words. If she can influence them that way, it's because those creatures respect her strength, her powers. And that goes even further if we are to imagine that she's not a brawler. That usually those creatures are the ones on top of the chain for such chaotic entities.
As Karina talks about Tyria and Slardy and the structure, Nina just starts sinking into the chair as the fire crackles beside her, eyes glazing over, just almost drifting off to sleep but not quite. She blinks a few times and sorry, what you said before, you mentioned Millstone. You said something. You said she wanted to hurt Millstone, right?
Oh my
Was that
gosh.
in my mind? Did I
No,
dream
Nina.
that? No?
She'll shake Nina's arm. But
What?
she was in my dream, and she was. It's true. So much stronger, and she said she heard of Millstone.
Wait, the blueberry one was in your head, in your dream.
Uh-huh.
Well,
Yeah.
technically, I think she was in you know what the astral sea is, Nina? Come on, you know
Yeah.
about this. It's basic planology. It's
Sure, I know that.
well, apparently she's just
Was
hanging
that the
out,
place with
up there,
worms?
and Juniper wandered in there.
Oh, what were you doing there, Juniper? Indeed,
Uh,
you went. Wait, Juniper went to the astral sea?
Well, she was dreaming of the astral sea, apparently.
Okay, well, I know what that is. And was it just a normal dream, Juniper? Or was
I
that
don't know.
X?
It not really. I think I dozed off at the table or something, and it was from a series of dreams. At first, I thought it was Mother. I was so sure it was Mother the first two times, and then this time it was definitely her, and she was talking to me, and she was wearing a pendant or something, but she had this really strong aura, and yeah, it was an astral sea.
Okay, well, that. I mean, actually, I kind of guessed it's not too weird. I mean, I remember Locke was in a dream of mine once. Back when we were on the boats. And so were you, Juniper. You were in one of my dreams too,
Oh,
right? Do you remember?
I remember us talking to the
Uh-huh.
dreams, right?
Yeah, but it was like a dream. So if she did that to you, or did you go into her dream, or did she go into your dream?
No, I didn't go into her dream. She came into my dreams.
Okay, well, that's kind of annoying, right? Has she been in them
Yeah.
since?
Recently? Not since that one, no.
Oh. I mean, I
Well,
kind
since
of, I
that one, we just got a threat that she was probably gonna show up or something.
Mm-hmm.
okay. Well, as much of a pushover as she was, it would kind of suck if the sled came here and started like turning people into frogs, right?
Yeah,
So
especially if looks like Karina. Uh, thousands.
yeah, that sounds like a lot. You, and uh, Karina, before, uh, you, sorry, I interrupted you before when I was asking about Millstone, but you said that she must be really, really strong for so many sled to look up to her, right? How, how do you know all this stuff about her? You said that
Well,
you heard her talking.
be fair, about your strengths, it was mostly Juniper that said about your dream about she, that she's feeling a lot stronger. What I know is that a lot of Sladi listen to her. Thus, she should be strong. It's not that I saw any of her powers. That said, how I know this is, as I mentioned to your friends earlier, I do not come from the material plane. I actually do come from the astral plane. I've lived there amidst a lot of astral elves and several societies, and I have led quite of an adventuring life for some time. But now I have a daughter, and she means the world to me. And I would not risk it for anything. And the astral plane, I'm definitely going to show it off to her one day, but I would like for her to grow up in a more peaceful environment, at least until she matures. And that takes a lot of years for us elves. So, Millstone, I like that place. I like the material plane, and frankly speaking, if we let the world slip into chaos, then there won't be a place in the material plane for both me and my daughter to grow up. So I'd rather make sure that this place is safe by at least telling you this, warning you, and I don't know, it's risky.
No.
I've,
Oh,
she's
sorry.
made quite a name for herself, in the astral sea is so large, but information travels very quickly because of its nature. It's a place of knowledge and a lot of information networks and people that can help you with that, navigate yourself. And there are a lot of Sladi that have started moving through there. Usually, they were not in the astral sea. Sladi are entities of limbo, of the elemental chaos. Going through the astral sea just confirms that they are seeking portals to this plane of ours. The astral sea is amidst all the planes, and it means that creatures have to that are there, that are not natural inhabitants, are seeking through a way to traverse and enter something else. And armies of here in the Sladi are seeking for something to infiltrate. A big portal, perhaps, to a convenient location. I don't
Hmm.
know how they will do it, or if they are going to open up something. I mean, they might have the strength to open up something and conjure. But I know that she's almost ready.
Looks to
There.
Brayden. We should probably talk to Lila and the other gnomes. See if they know anything about any portals they could come through.
Aye.
They've been here a lot longer.
Where is she though?
I would assume at her house. So, I mean, we can talk to her after we wrap this up.
All right. Wouldn't be a bad idea.
Sorry, Karina, keep going.
I don't have a lot more to say. I mean, I showed you this as he unveils through some leather pistol. This is some technology that some astral pirates use. Unfortunately, it's not possible for us to recreate it here in this plane, but it holds some great power. Look, it's not like this is some kind of prophecy. It's just a strong weapon. I might be able to assist with that here in defending. But it just also showcases how resilient those creatures are if one blast from it is not enough to take them completely down. And they have frequently fought against this. I would show you its power, but since it's not recreatable and I have a limited amount of resources, I think that it would be a waste of our power to do it right now.
What is like some sort of spell thing, or?
Believe me that one shot from it is the equivalent of 5 or 6 shots of arrows.
Jeez.
Come again.
And it's even easier to use than learn marksmanship through training with your bow and archery. It's accurate, has a bigger range, a very stable trajectory, and it holds the power of 5 or 6 arrows at once, all in a single point.
Can you demonstrate this for me? I never heard of something so powerful.
It is. I mean, it has its drawbacks. Loading times, and of course, the materials going into it are far more costful. And at short range, it is as weak as a bow. If someone manages to get on you, you need some time to aim and stuff. But other than that, it is quite strong. Yes. Nonetheless, this is just a side thing, you know. This weapon, it is strong. It has implications, but the real threat is something else. It's out there, and I know that you are strong, but you need to be at your full strength for whatever is to come. The measures that you've taken around for people to have secure bases, that's a good measure. Yeah, start off with that. But words are not going to convince them to go away, and solving the problem to another city is just not gonna happen. You know, even if we do that, they're just going to return stronger. For every one that they slay, they increase their army by 1.
Ogwart looks to Belga while eating a little bit of the biscotti he was given. Yeah, so this is sort of what we're dealing with. We had a fight one time with this lady that was really sympathetic towards things called slods, which are basically interdimensional frog people with claws on their hands that will slice into people and implant their seeds onto them until they turn also into slods. And these slods can regenerate over time if they're not killed outright. So that's sort of what we're dealing with. Oh, and the slots, like, some of them can, like, turn into people that look like people we know.
Well then. Excuse me.
It's a lot, and that's sort of why we've been, you know, as you could see, organizing ways to keep people safe if something does happen.
Is there any way to stop the eggs?
Juniper has done it before. Many times on lock. Right, Juniper?
Yeah, I just use some. I haven't done it in so long, honestly. I don't remember. I think it was like one of our the restoration spells or something.
Ah, is
But I
that
don't know.
why Mr. Kara can transform as he does?
It's a theory we have, because I'm not. I mean, I had it implanted once, and Juniper took care of it. But like, I think it's it's hard to say how many times Locke did, because you know him. He's always, bare shirt, no armor and stuff. So they kind of got into him a lot more than any of us. So I think that shows. He sort of just trails off there.
Well, no, Locke, like, he did the adaption thing, I think. He's had those sled eggs in them so much that, he's kind of
Ugh.
told those sled to go screw themselves. He'll use the eggs for what he wants, and so, he kind of just controls them. He's like on command sled. It's kind of cool. That's what you're talking about, right? Sorry, I dozed off.
Oh, definitely, it's really cool, and yeah.
I mean, I say cool. It's more really helpful, and
It's cool too.
Yeah, it sucks that he has to have it, but he's made good use of it. It's
Well,
helpful.
yeah. I sort of realized that we've just been like talking about like the Astral City and all these slot things, and we haven't told you anything. But yeah, that's sort of what we're dealing with. We did not end on good terms with the person that is sympathizing and apparently now leading these creatures. So we're looking into that. Which, by the way, we don't want to cause a panic. So I mean, it's really difficult. I don't.
Ogvar, are you saying this to me or to Karina?
I'm saying it's Belgos because Belgos doesn't know any of this.
I'm so sorry. It went way over my head. I keep closing my eyes when people are talking, and I don't know if they're talking to me.
You can take a nap. It's okay.
No, I'm trying, but you keep talking. It's really
Okay.
hard.
You probably will need to tell people eventually. It's better panic now than when it happens. If it happens.
I mean,
how do you do that without like making people like all want to fucking pack up and go? Because like I don't like
Ogvar, if we tell everybody about every threat that might rear its head, nobody would want to stay here, right? Like, if you tell anybody anywhere every threat that might show up, nobody will want to stay anywhere. Millstone's nice, safe, and it'll have problems like everywhere, but
it's supposed to be.
Yeah, we'll deal with those problems. At least we know in advance for this one, maybe we can deal with it before it ever becomes a problem for Millstone.
I mean, that's why we're setting up the things in the bottom of the arena, and like the temple, getting people in there.
We don't need to tell. We don't need to tell everyone there's a bunch of sled coming, but we can prepare in other ways. Like you have been. I mean, like you have all this stuff at the bottom of the arena. We can just make people know that we're ready. That's all people want, is to feel safe. Whether they are safe or not, that's up to us. But we just want them to feel like they're safe.
I think we should have Locke tell at least the he puts heavy air quotes around the guard. What we're gonna be dealing with, just in case that they do.
Mhm. I guess there's no reason
just
why
don't
we
know.
can't like train, right? It's a good idea, Ogvar, to have Locke tell people that can help, you know, just what kind of problems we might face, right? We should probably be doing that anyway. You know, anyone that we piss off or anyone that we think might be a problem in the future, we could just, tell the guard. She says in her quotes. We should be doing that. I just don't think we should stand in the middle of the town square and say, "Hey, hello, the sled, they're going to push off."
Yeah, no, that's
That will
not
just
what we're
cause
gonna
panic.
do.
Yeah.
I agree.
Man.
No, I know some things as you've seen, but other than that, I'm an ordinary person living in Millstone, uh, which is fine by me. I get to put all this burden on you, and I'll try to be as helpful as I can during all these times. But other than that, it's not something that is on my league and that I am very much able to influence. That said, as much as frightening as it sounds, it's actually convenient that they are heading towards that direction. At least we are going to be the gatekeepers right there, and if something happens here, we are responsible for it. I mean, if the whole world was taken over, we wouldn't be able to stop it, right?
I guess. I
mean,
guess.
if we had a better idea as to when the blueberry bitch wants to rear her ugly head, we could maybe get some favors from people, back in Ironhaven. Who is the guy that ran the tournaments? Ogvar, do you remember his name? The fancy
I don't
guy?
remember his fucking name. I didn't like that. I don't know. We could ask Kuov, but Block hates him now.
Well, no, I mean, yeah, it's not Kuov, but like, I don't know. He was in with the guard there and stuff. He seemed to know a lot of sturdy people. If there was some kind of sled invasion going on, we could always ask him for a few tournament fighters or something. But that would hinge wholly annoying when it would show up.
I mean, I guess we could. I mean, that's why I want to go back and talk to those wizards, because they've been. It's been like a whole year and like a half that they've been working on the slot stuff, and they never got back to us on that. I don't know if. Oh, I guess we never told them to get back to us on it, but still, we were like, we gave them the what's it called, the components to do the research. There wasn't a gem.
There wasn't a gem. That was that was the notable thing, right? It was the absence of a gem. Okay, yes. A control gem. Okay. Nina didn't mention gem then. I don't remember their names, but I remember the secret phrase they gave us to tell Tearia to know that we were friendly.
Well, I don't think that's gonna work anymore.
No, neither do I. Oh, I'm so tired.
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, why did I get out of bed for this? I'm not even going to remember half of this.
Are you okay?
I'm fine. Sorry, just ignore me. I'll be over here near the fire.
Listen, I'm just gonna say something, and it's up to you to see how you're gonna act out. But
okay.
The astral sea is timeless. It's time doesn't work like ours, and same goes for the elemental chaos in even more abstract ways. Now, I know that she's holding animosity for you, so at least we know that she is going to attack during a point that you are still alive to get her vengeance on you. But other than that,
That's so helpful.
it could be in
Sorry.
1 day or it could be in 10 years. You need to be prepared, but don't waste your life only preparing for this. Start the preparations. Make sure you're at your best potential. Be ready to fight. But unfortunately, the real warfare has already begun, and it is this kind of making us all being constantly worried about this. I've lived 1,000 years in the timeless astral sea, not aging a single day, but my mind has come to understand patience, and in there you cannot just live waiting. That will turn your whole mind into some kind of liquid, and you are gonna just punch. You cannot wait for that long. So it is the same to you. Do the preparations you need, but don't just stay here and wait forever. You have your people, and if you want to stay alive, you have to actually live and not just survive.
Okay. Well, Karina, before you go, I'm not saying you should leave or anything. I'm just saying at some point between now and when you leave, you should write down everything that you've seen Tieria do, like magically. Just on the table or on the paper or something, just so, she doesn't surprise us so much. Because last time she gave us the slip a little.
I told you that I don't really know about her powers. I know that she's strong only because the Sladia listened to her. She's a caster, that much I know of, yeah.
Well, in that case, Juniper, you said that you saw her in a dream, right? Maybe you should write down everything you saw her do.
Oh, well, she's just talking to me. I mean, what do you mean? Like, the.
Like last time she kind of just stepped into the air and disappeared, right? So we need to make sure she doesn't do
Well,
that
she was
again.
on the ground prone while you guys were beating the shit out of her, and then she teleported away.
Hey, correction, Nina wasn't beating her at all. Nina was going to choke her, but she didn't.
Oh, Juniper intelligent.
I know, I'm looking.
I have something to try. Please excuse me. And you see as Belgos will cast Prestidigitation to clean the teacup for Ogvar. And then they will scoot out the
My
chair.
teacup.
I mean, Belgos Prestidigitation's their teacup, so Ogvar doesn't have to clean it. But yeah, Belgos will get up and give a little bow to everyone and start to head towards the door.
Hey, Bel just, with you being a doctor and all, do you know anything about the sled? If, and a bunch of people in Millstone one day just show up and they've all got eggs in them, could you do something about it?
I could try and excise the...
Use my inspiration.
I could try and excise the eggs or create poultices to try and kill the eggs, but as I don't know what stops it as of yet, I cannot answer exactly.
Okay, well, Juniper can definitely help. You can maybe help. It's good to just know that there are people in Millstone able to help. Should the sled, the frog guys, am I saying it right? Sled, is that right? I don't know. Every time I say it, it sounds weird.
It works.
It
I
works.
think we all know what you're saying.
Sled, yeah. If they do show up, we can at least get rid of the eggs. And you guys mentioned below the arena. What's below the arena?
Like our arena?
You didn't.
Like
You
a
said
storage area for like weapons and stuff.
Oh, okay. That's
So
good.
just
That's good.
a place people can be like not be threatened, I guess. It's the best we've got right now besides Belgos's temple.
Everywhere needs a holdout. It's a good idea. Okay, and
I'm not
anybody
saying
have
it's
any?
a bad thing, Peach.
Anybody know how we would figure out when Thierry wants to show up here? Any of you at all have any ideas?
No one ever explains when they're gonna just drop by. Like, not even my mom had the audacity to tell me when she's just gonna drop by.
Well, if she wants to kill us, I don't think she's gonna tell us when she's gonna come.
Well, everybody seems to be killing us. There
I-
should be just a knock on our door. They should just, like, set a time for it. Or get in line.
I think
Right, but-
Vidara and Zar are gonna be the best people to know, like where she is, or not where she is, but they probably have they scryed on us, so they're probably able to do the same on her.
I really hate to say it, but Ogvar's totally right. Them and that giant glass orb that they have.
But
Right,
will she
but I'm a little bit
know
with
that
Juniper
we're
here. Like, why would
Well, I'm
Shay...
with Ogvar, so
No, but why would Shay tell us that she's coming instead of just show up and catch us?
I don't know,
Off
cause
guard.
she's
To make
a
us
dumbass,
paranoid,
maybe.
to fuck with our heads,
Like she's so dumb, and
and it's working.
like, yeah, she's just such a pushover and a coward, right? So
she
I don't know,
seems like she
Dina
I-
just is quietly, while Juniper talks, just quietly just insulting Tieria constantly in the corner.
I don't know. What if she knows that we're scrying on her? I mean, she looks so different. Like, she had that spooky aura about her. She was so much stronger than the last we saw her, and just different, changed. I don't know, weird.
You said spooky aura just now, Juniper, and I don't think you've ever said those words before. Can you describe what that feels like?
Scary,
Scary, okay.
ominous.
Ominous, I know that one. Okay. Did-
Spooky.
Did you
Okay.
did you notice anything like
She just had a
physically?
pendant, like, just a pendant. She just seemed different, like she's just changed.
She had a scary necklace.
You know what? I mean, I told Akbar, like, I could have sworn it was Mother the times that it was coming through, like, I was having those dreams. I could have sworn it was Mother. Kind of like that. She seemed way darker than the last time. Just as dark as Mother, you know? It just changed.
Do you believe it could be your mother warning you about Thieria?
I don't think so. It was definitely her. At the end, she was talking to me and mentioned Millstone. I don't know. I mean, she's still, you know, like me in a sense, but I don't know. She just seemed different. Just, just. I don't know. I don't have the words.
Well, so Karina says that she'd heard our names come up a lot, right, Karina?
That's probably because we were really mean to her, huh?
You said
What did you
Nina's. You said my name came up a lot. You overheard my name being said by. Was it Thierry that you heard my name? Our names?
Mostly rumors about her. But as I told you, I have been on several ships running through the Astral Sea, and rumors about her is that she utters some names repeatedly, like a crazy person. And the name
Oh.
Nina comes up a lot of the times.
Ooh.
Okay. Well, that's good. That we're in her head at least. Man, it sounds like she's really got it out for us. You know, have any of you ever had like a really bad grudge?
Mhm.
No,
No? Okay, well,
never.
I've got a couple, and you know, you think about those people all the time. So if she's heard of Millstone, she's probably only heard of Millstone because she's looking into us, right?
Wait, you guys were talking. There was that crystal thingy the slots had. You guys were talking about.
Nope.
We gave what?
In character, we've never known about a crystal.
Oh no,
Just an
no.
empty cavity in the
no.
sod's head.
So
No,
earlier,
we brought it to the wizards, right?
yeah,
Nope.
Was that
we-
like in the beginning?
no, we brought a corpse because they noted the absence of the control crystal. There was a
Okay,
void.
I noted that
It-
There was
yes,
an
it-
empty spot in the head. We didn't even know
But
there was
you
a
guys were
control
just
crystal.
talking about that, right?
That's why
Like,
we said out of character right after that we don't
yeah,
know that.
So yeah, Nina didn't
We-
mention that.
but we-
She did. She
Mhm.
mentioned a crystal though, but she was referring to the scrying crystal. But
God damn it.
I think collectively, didn't the scholars make us aware of the absence of the control crystal after they did
They were
the
like,
autopsy?
A stone's supposed to be there. I'm like,
Yeah.
what the fuck are you talking about? I'm leaving.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, in character, she has a necklace. I don't think I've seen. I don't think I remember the necklace. Like when I last saw her, it stood out a lot. Like this pendant.
I mean, you know, maybe it's hers or maybe one of the sled gave it to her. I don't know, but I guess there's nothing. Oh well, look, she's not only does she have the pendant in that sketch, she's like bragging about it. She's like showing it off. um, maybe we should, you know, go and meet like Zadar and the other two. You know, at some point, just. I mean, maybe they've heard something about Thierry since we have. Maybe Thierry is back in contact with them. Who knows? I mean, and what I was going to say before is, I don't think Thierry cares much about Millstone. I think she cares about us, based on the fact that she's talking
Yeah.
about us a lot. So Millstone, maybe that's her way of finding where we are. But you know, if we're not in Millstone, if we're like in Ironhaven talking to those scholar dudes, then she'll have to come to Ironhaven instead. You know. Maybe that's how we keep this place safe, by not being here.
Yeah, I think we considered that we were gonna go to Ironhaven, right?
You were planning a trip to Ironhaven without me?
No, we were. I don't even remember now.
Oh
I need
wait,
sleep.
did you already tell me about it? You probably already told me about it and I forgot.
I
it,
don't
sorry.
know. It was kind of in a flurry when I'd gotten that weird vision. We were gonna. Was it Ironhaven that we were gonna go and see to check on Oh, I can't remember.
You're talking a lot about visions, Juniper. You need to fill me in. Again,
having- yeah.
I'm sorry. I know you'll have told me. I just can't remember, and I don't know.
I know. It's so hard. I'm not getting any sleep, so it's hard to discern what's reality anymore. Especially after that trip. Well, I
Which
mean, I guess
trip?
you make a point, so we should leave. Definitely, we should leave. But we should
Not forever.
not.
Just just to
No, yeah.
yeah,
I-
yeah.
We should probably make sure that some people know in Millstone in case something happens and they know. Because I think that's what Locke was doing, right? Creating like an evacuation thing.
A backup plan.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Hmm. It's smart. Even the safest of places, bad things go wrong every now and again.
Yeah, she's not supposed to be here. I don't know why all these things keep following us.
Well, you know, bad people hate good things. It's just something that we've learned. It sounds childish, but it's true. People see something that's flourishing and nice and pretty, and sometimes there's just one weirdo that wants to burn it down.
Yeah, it's just I don't know, but I think that's a good idea. We should go back and ask them and see if they have information, and
Yeah, we
and
go
they
we go to Ironhaven. We go and visit the scholars. We go and visit Siobhan. Uh, maybe we bring Kayenna with us.
that'd be great, actually. She looks to Hogfar.
Remind me, Beach, did Siobhan go back?
Yes,
Okay.
Siobhan is in Ironhaven.
So
Yeah,
Stand around.
yeah, Jeremy, can't you remember?
He told us he didn't want to stay. He doesn't like us like
Well,
that.
then right after he was like canoodling with Kayana, and I was like, hey, this place not be too bad,
Oh wait, yeah.
It's a hit
As
and run.
far as we're aware, he's back in Ironhaven. He could be in Kainer's basement.
Um,
Find out.
I'll-
Switch
He get
base.
tied to a radiator.
This is a
I will-
conversation in character. He might be touched. Can I have his face?
Agbar will say to Miss Nalo, you've been a great help. But I think we can discuss it from here. Thank you so much. Can I show you out?
Yes.
But before you leave,
Mhm.
I never got a confirmation. Can I get a demonstration of this tool you have here one day?
For sure. But imagine that you have a powerful bow, but you only have 10 arrows.
I see.
Using one just for performing sounds like not the best of ideas.
Understood.
Are you talking about that weird one that she has?
Aye.
That doesn't look
Yeah, the
like a
brick.
bow. I don't think you could fit an arrow in that, honestly.
But she says that if it has the power of 5 arrows
Has,
in one
Uh-huh.
shot.
It has ammunition. It's not the same as arrows. They call them bullets. Not bullets like
Why?
the creatures. Bullets.
Oh.
Bullet.
Like
How do you
bullies? Like a bully frog?
bullet? Bullets.
Bullets. Yes.
You're saying a lot of words, and I don't know what any of them mean. Sorry.
Bullywog.
Named after bulls.
I'm not sure how
bullywog.
that game can pass, but it is possible, judging from its fierceness.
Oh, wait. Karina, wait 1 second. Juniper, does Akbar have any, like, paper or anything around here?
Yeah, actually his desk is right over there in the meeting room.
Uh,
Why are we in
uh,
the meeting room?
like, Nina, like, stands up and,
The library.
and, like, really slowly, like, drifts all the way around to the meeting room.
I have no desk in there.
Like, looking for a desk.
That is a bathroom.
And, like, just just can't find anything.
Are you
Um,
okay?
I got it. I got it. I got it.
I'm
She'll. Sorry. Do
looking
you
for
need a
your.
piece of paper?
Yeah, just like a paper and something to write with. Just for
She'll
me,
run
thank
in
you.
and grab the first paper that's on Akbar's desk and dart back towards Nina. Here, I got paper.
Thank you. She immediately, it's covered in writing. She turns it round to the blank part, and he goes to the table. And goes, Karina, what's your birthday and your daughter's birthday?
Oh, to be fair, my birthday I don't remember, but my daughter's birthday I do. Sorry, I've lived 1,000 years in the astral sea. It's not something that remains with you. Okay.
Well, you'd think you'd have 1,000
Bragging.
opportunities to remember it then, but I guess not.
No, it's. I've lived 1,000 years there because I've tracked that several days have passed, but it's not like there is a repetitive scenario like seasons or a year-long repeat. So it's not the same. I'm just have lived the equivalent of that. But my daughter, she has birthday in a month or so. She has a birthday on the 80th day of the winter.
Wait, next month? What? Nina like glances outside, remembers that it's snowing, and like just shakes her head at how time has passed her by. Okay, 8th day of winter. Thank you. And I just do it for gifts, every year for people. Do you want a birthday too, or no?
A what?
Would you like a birthday too to celebrate?
Let's reach that day and we'll have a celebration or something. We'll see.
Okay, I'll just write no. And what's your daughter's name?
Oh, let me see if I have written that down. Maria.
She said, oh, okay, Maria. Okay.
Oh, you
okay.
didn't say that.
Maria.
No, Maria. Okay. Thank you. Next month, your daughter will get a pleasant surprise.
Have a good day.
Thank you. And like Nina like folds up the paper and puts it in her pocket. Thank you, Juniper.
Welcome.
And then she just like leans against the table for a second and like closes her eyes and gets like a micro nap.
Did did you want to lay down, Nina? Or
What?
oh, would you want some cookies?
Oh, Nina's just not feeling super hungry right now. I'm sorry. You can have cookies though, and I'll watch.
Oh, okay.
Don't say
Can I-
don't say it. So, do you not want to eat cookies?
I do, but I was offering them to you.
Okay, well, you eat them, and I'll like enjoy them by being next to you, I guess. I
Why'd
will
you?
I'll lie down, but like I'll just be by the fireplace. Bring a
What
chair over.
did did? Why did you ask for their birthdays?
Oh, just to be nice, I guess. I've been, well, when I remember it, it's been a little while now, I guess. But, I've been going around and just helping people out and giving people gifts, but not in a while, I suppose. But when I'm feeling
Aw.
better, I'll totally, celebrate this girl's birthday. Maybe not this year, but maybe next.
Aw, that's really sweet.
I know. Get the, once everybody knows Nina's name and everyone likes Nina, then Nina can rest easy, I guess.
Oh,
Um,
that's actually a good way of doing that. Maybe we
Aglar's
should.
been staring at the closed door for many moments as this conversation happens. As soon as he feels that the elf is far enough away that her brain and ears won't hear, Aglar will say to Nina, "Are you okay? Like,
What?
are you okay or not? Like, you're still
Really,
hurting,
she's
right?"
not, Akbar.
No, I'm not okay. I feel awful. I'm not sleeping. I just feel so tired. I don't
Yeah,
want to be a bummer. Just you know, I'm out
You're not
right
a bummer,
now.
so don't say that.
I know. No, I know Nina's not a bummer. I'm just, you know, I don't know. I'm just really tired.
Okay, so Loxton saying this is something you're remedying. Is it improving at all, or no?
Nina like shrugs her shoulders like heavily and just like starts scooching around the table. Gets to Brandon's chair and like nudges it, like kicks the back leg of it just to get him to move a bit so she can get round. I don't look. I don't know what's going on. I've just been feeling worse and worse. Okay. I
Worse?
not worse, just bad. Okay, just better and betterer. And it's just getting really tired. Is all. Don't.
Oh.
This is something we need to fix.
Yeah, we
know.
Like,
can't
badly.
do anything else until you're better.
I know. I just don't know how to. Okay.
Oh man, should we go to
I
the
know.
society? We're going to Ironhaven anyways, right?
I don't know. Maybe I shouldn't even join you guys in Ironhaven. Maybe I should just stay here and there.
No.
No, you have to come.
Look, I know. I have a pretty good idea what's wrong, but you know what, with Aaron and Poppy and everything that's been going on, it's just been easier to stay here in Millstone, right?
It's not easier. We need you to come so we can figure out how to help you. We need you better, Nina.
I know.
We can't do this without you. And then we have Slot coming after us. Not even just after us, but like very specifically after some of us.
I know. Look, if I didn't feel so tired and shitty all the time, I'd do something, but I just really can't.
I
You
know.
guys,
We
it's
feel
like,
the same way.
Then let us do it for you, because like, very specifically because of Orin and Poppy, we need you to be strong right now. We need you to be better.
look, I'm plenty strong. I'm just really tired and forgetful. Okay.
You're like a wet towel next to this fire right now. This is the least energized I've ever seen you, even when you're plastered.
Well, it's because I haven't been drinking either recently.
Do you
So
need
that's
wine?
fine. No, Nina's not hungry. Nina's not thirsty. Nina's just gone.
Oh,
Just give
those
me
are
a few
good
more.
things.
I know. Just give me a few more days, okay? I'm just trying to figure this out. I think it's something to do with back on Brennan's boat and how I've been feeling weird and not like me, and Nina's not changing, which is good, but
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe that's also bad.
Juniper will kind of like nudge politely, still staring down Nina. She'll nudge like Agvar and kind of grumble under her breath and be like, I think, should we, my sister's still coming, right? Are we gonna wait? Are we gonna leave before that?
Hogwarts says telepathically. I have no clue. She didn't give us a time when she was coming. I have no idea when she's gonna come. She just said that she's gonna be here, and I guess hopefully we're gonna be here when she does. But like, out loud, it'll say we need to fix this. It like, I understand like it's a lot right now, but like, you said you have some sort of clue with something on the boat. We need to know that so that we can help you out, and this isn't a problem anymore. Because first of all, after he looks at the door, making sure Locke's not here. After so long of watching Juniper in pain in her sleep, I know this is absolute torture on Locke. And you can see it. And I don't enjoy seeing you hurt or seeing you this exhausted. And it's just dangerous now. We have so much shit breathing down our necks. We all need to be on the same page so that we can try and figure this out and figure out what we need to do.
Nina, like,
Akbar, you said that all telepathically to me. You might have to say that again.
yeah,
I
you
said out
didn't say you
loud.
did, you didn't say I say out loud on that bit.
Yeah, I did.
You
I
have
did
to
say
say it before
that.
every sentence. You have to say it before every sentence.
Stomps my foot. I did.
I, Nina like looks into is like staring into the fireplace and like rolling her shoulders, and she like hops feebly as Ogvar is like talking and mentions you know how awful Locke must feel, and she says, look, I know that me feeling shitty makes other people feel shitty, okay? I know that Locke's hurting, but I just look, it's been months and months, I think, and you know, Juniper, you have babies now. Nina's an auntie now, right?
Yeah.
And
I-
it just wasn't the right time to get up and go and just leave and go and do stuff, and
We
now I'm
don't-
just so tired. It's really hard to
I
even get out
know.
of bed.
You know what? Look, Nina, just trust us. We've got this. We need you to stay close to us, but we're gonna figure it out for you, okay? We're gonna take care of you. We're still figuring out some things, but um, but we're gonna do this, and you're gonna come with us, okay? We're gonna figure this out for you.
I just don't want you like putting stuff off because of me, okay?
We're not putting anything
We've
off
been putting
because
you off for so long.
No, but the kids are more important, you know?
No,
Millstone's more important. So
No.
That's why we
Oh.
need you.
Mm,
you're the most
It's-
important thing, Nina.
I
And
know
we
I
wouldn't
am.
have any of those things without you.
Look, Juniper, I know I am, but it's just I don't know. I've been having a really hard time, and I just don't know how to. I only have an inkling on how to fix things, and I don't know if it's going to fix things. And I
What
don't
is
know.
it? What is the inkling?
I've been just fucking changing for so long, and food doesn't taste right, and drink doesn't taste right, and I'm tired, and I've been having urges, and all since the boat. All this shit since the boat's just still here and still
Hmm.
being a problem, and I'm still seeing who might be my mom, who might not be my mom, who might be some weird person in a lake, you know?
Hmm.
She's
Yeah,
still coming to me in my dreams, and she's still just staring at me and
She
watching me. And
well, we'll figure that out, Nina. We're gonna figure all of this out, okay, guys? We're gonna do this baby
I know.
steps. So we're gonna
Look,
do this. If you're
I-
having a hard time eating or things don't feel right, Akbar is a cook. I mean, oh, we're going to Ironhaven for goodness sake. We can go back to the food that we used to eat at that tavern all the time and try that. We can ask. We can talk to the society and see if they have any clues. We'll just go back. We'll go back to where your mom is, wherever this lake is, and we'll ask the questions there.
It's the issue is the lake's over in Grooven, and you have two babies, and Grooven is very cold. And
Well,
babies
we'll
do
take
not
them,
fare well.
or we'll have Kayena watch them, and we can get places fast.
Maybe we're rushing this whole conversation, right? Maybe we should just like take.
I think that's exactly what we need to be doing. I think the more time we spend walking around doing nothing is more time that blue bitch is fucking around with frogs and bringing them here.
Just don't want
Well,
you
maybe
guys having
Venom
to
knows
carry
something
me.
about it.
You say
Like
Venom?
if she's coming, then then she'll tell us. Maybe she has information on it. Maybe that's what she's going after, Akbar.
Maybe. We have no way to know.
I know. I wish people arrived more timely. I wish they gave us more specific points as to when they were gonna come see us. But uh, that's something though, right? Because like we had that stupid Corey thing. Maybe the stupid Corey thing is linked to this.
I don't know who Corey is or why he's stupid.
Those stupid those worm thingies that they're like, oh, they like control things, and then like,
What,
you
wait,
know,
from Ironhaven? The worms from Ironhaven?
yeah, the
Mhm.
ones from the tournament, the ones that charmed Ogvar.
Yeah, I remember those. Well, I remember that jerk. Oh, yeah.
I know it's been a while, but we, I think, I'm not sure, but I think they intervened with me and our dream diving, and like they remembered us and they're like after us because you know, a few things that I did. So
What,
and
because we got the bad memories out of Ogvar's head?
Well,
well, I kind of killed a
Mm.
guy of theirs, and like they threatened me when I had snuck in the jail, and or like we snuck in the jail and killed him, and they're like, we'll come back for you, and
Wait,
I think they did.
Juniper and Ogvar have never admitted to the murder of the worm dude, right?
not until very recently with Locke.
Oh, okay, and also, so this is the first time Nina's hearing of
Yeah.
it. Yeah,
Mhm.
okay. Okay. Nina's like just nodding and nodding and nodding. And then like 30 seconds later, she's like, Wait, you murdered who?"
Well, the guy
I
that like tried to make me think I cheated on Juniper when he got arrested.
Yeah, we beat them up in the arena. Like, pretty much like put them out.
Yeah, I think my temper got the best of me, and me and Ogvar snuck into the jail and killed him. But like, he was
Really?
being with the Corey, and like the Corey were really upset about it, like losing him, because I guess he was like
You-
important or something. I don't know.
You snuck into the jail and you killed the worm dude?
Yeah, but it was because it upset me so much. I didn't like it.
I mean, yeah, but
Well, it
You-
was the dude sans Worm, but like when he was without Worm, he still was a big like asshole and was basically like, "Oh, I
Well,
wish
he
I
like
still had the worm."
So
he
you
works
broke.
with the worm, and he like told us that like they're like this whole net, kind of like
Yeah, that.
mycelium, and they like talked to each other, so they knew that we killed him, and like that was like a big deal or something.
So you broke into jail, found the weirdo without worms, who wanted the worms, and you killed him.
Mhm.
You just killed
Yeah.
him in jail.
Well, apparently he was the one that decided that he was going to mess with me and my wife's marriage. So
What? Why didn't you tell me? I would have totally helped. That dude was an asshole.
I actually don't remember why. It was so
well,
long
it just never.
ago.
That
It,
was
like,
like
never
2
came up.
years ago. It was like 2 years ago, and you never told me.
Well, you never asked.
It's because I did not know he was dead. I thought he was in jail somewhere.
Oh,
I mean,
I
I
could
hadn't even thought about this dude up until now, I guess. Like, I'd forgotten about him as soon as we beat, like, as
Yeah.
soon as he hit the sand. Like, poof, gone. But, you know, it would have been nice to know. Good on you, though. For screwing with him when they were screwing with you and Ogvar. Totally
Yeah.
deserved.
I'm sorry we didn't tell you. I don't remember why we didn't tell you. Actually, that probably wouldn't have been a great thing had they tried to meet up with. I don't know.
Well, it went
What it-
well. You never got caught, right?
I didn't get. I don't think so. I don't think we
Okay.
got caught, but I
It's
mean,
good. It's
eventually
fine.
they.
It's great.
Well, so now they're after us, and they like intervened with my dreams, and
So that's why they
tried
were
to.
so aggressive towards you. I didn't
Oh,
understand when we were in there, but that makes a lot of sense now.
wait, you were in there too, Brennan?
No, no, not in the jail cell when these two were murdering people. No, but
Oh,
I
I didn't.
respect
We're
it.
It was one
murdering
person. It was
people.
one person.
I respect it. I understand why you did it, but no. When I followed Juniper into her dreams, they were especially pissed off towards Juniper and didn't really understand it.
When
they
did you
made-
guys all go into Juniper's dreams?
Well, I
Oh,
didn't.
Ogvard
Oh,
didn't.
okay, never mind.
Yeah.
Okay, no, that's good then. Okay, so Nina wasn't the only one.
No.
Okay.
And Locke didn't either. Locke stayed back with you, and we kind of
Made friends.
rushed. Yeah. We well, we kind of went to see Bennett, and he helped me go into my dreams, and we met some friends that helped us too. Actually, this is a huge thing, but basically, we were looking to kill Mother, and we don't, may or may have not, but I don't know, the Corey got involved.
Okay, well, that that's a lot of stuff, but I'm on
There's a
board with the
lot.
whole kill your mother thing. No, Nina was always in that camp. Nina never swapped sides. Nina was always on Strangle Juna Mom
Aw.
team.
Well, I hadn't actually decided. I think I was, well, I wasn't originally gonna. We were gonna try and convince her to just be a good mom, but things
Nope.
kind of went weird.
Well, this weird tattoo fella was telling us
Siobhan?
that no.
His name's oh,
It was like a different guy, or not guy. I mean, they were a they. They didn't want to be called guy. I messed up a couple times when I was talking to them, but they had like a bunch of tattoos and stuff. But that's like less than the point at all, really. They were talking about how they might be able to convince Mother that she really did love her all along, or something.
Oh yeah. But we didn't get that far because the Corey intervened, and like Mother died on each layer, but we don't know for sure if she died in the end because like I had to kill the Corey with her because the Corey were definitely real, right? Because
Well,
like when we
if you-
woke up, the Corey were there with
well,
Venna.
if you die in the dream, I wasn't there. If you die in the dream,
Yeah.
do you die in real life too, or do you not?
Well, that's the thing. See, like it's a toss up in the air. I made sure to go to the fourth layer, and she died in the fourth layer, but I couldn't confirm whether or not she was dead.
Are you sure you met Venice and did all this, and you didn't just like eat the wrong mushrooms again?
Honestly, I don't know.
You say
I
Ogvar
could-
wasn't there, and you say that Locke wasn't there.
Well, Locke
Brayden-
was in the dream. Or well,
Locke
no, he
was
wasn't
there.
actually. Brayden was in the dream. Sorry.
Brandon
Yeah.
was there though. Did this all happen, Brandon?
Even Lupa got to
I
go in
mean,
the
it
dream.
must have happened. We like Ogvar was in the room.
It's bizarre.
and
It's
Venna was
bizarre
there.
to understand. So basically, what happened is that Juniper,
Mm-hmm.
Lupa, and I,
Mm-hmm.
as well as three other people.
Mm. Strangers, complete strangers.
Well, Bregos was there.
Oh
His eyes
yeah,
were, like drifting
Interest-
closed.
And
So that was
and-
4 people.
there's a couple people there. There was Doll, there was Ia, and there was
Oh wait,
Mountain.
doll.
Wait,
There
I
was a
forgot.
doll, like your mom.
yeah. Well, no. Well,
They look sort of like
Maybe
a doll.
because like they were apparently they knew hacks. They straight up lied to me.
The doll
Uh,
lied to you?
yeah, they
Did you
lied
not
to
think
me.
it was weird that the doll was talking to you?
No, it's just their name.
Not
They're
like a
well,
toy,
they're
like a
yeah,
person, like a.
they're that person that
They claim to be
Akbar
a
was.
god. They even gave me
Oh
this nifty
yeah.
scroll, and he
Oh,
like pulled
that's
out his
true.
scroll and then just quickly put it back in his pocket.
Nina's got that look where she's definitely trying to comprehend a human-sized doll.
It was
like it.
like Akbar was
Doll is
saying
their name.
they were covered in tattoos and they spoke a lot. That was kind of like their thing. Um, and they were supposed to come in. And anyways, Bennett signed up these friends to help us go into my dream to get rid of, or well, convince Mother. But then the Corey got involved, and I know the Corey is real because when we woke up, Bennett and Corey were there,
So
and like
so you're like in your dream, right? And you're like fighting your mom in your dream, and you fight
yeah,
your mom 4 times, and
yeah,
then like some worms show
No,
up
no, no,
and
no,
like
no,
wake you up.
no, 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 no,
yeah.
no, 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 no.
No,
You
Nina
guys
looks
didn't
at
fight
Ogbar,
mom.
who's saying no, and Juniper, who's saying yes.
You guys didn't fight
no,
mom. Mom was on your side, right?
no. I thought. Well,
No,
so
no,
it kind of.
we fought the mother once or
Yeah.
twice. No, once,
She.
and then
Well.
she died another time
Yeah.
from one
It
of your
was.
sisters,
It was kind of complicated. Yeah.
and then
Th-
she fought with us, but got crushed.
mhm. And then Bray had died on the third layer, and I was terrified that he might have gone to the fourth layer instead of back to the first layer, where apparently you're supposed to go if you die. It's like a huge gamble. So I took the potion to go to the fourth level, which is like a huge chance, and I ended up finding out that Bray wasn't there at all. So that was good. Um, so he had like been woken up, but I was on with I was with Mother, and I was fighting. I guess at first I was like gonna fight Mother, but then we ended up fighting the Corey together, and
Well,
so no, I guess we didn't. But
if
she died in every layer.
well, if Brandon died in the dream, but he's still alive.
That's the question, and that's what we don't really understand from the mother, and
Okay, well,
it's up in the air.
I don't mean this to sound in a bad way, but I'm glad your mom's still alive, Juniper, and you didn't kill her in the dream, because otherwise Nina would feel really left out.
Oh, I'm sorry, Nina. We uh, with
No, you
everything that
don't.
happened.
You have
She-
nothing to. She probably still kicking by the sounds of it, so that's good for me. Means I can still help out.
I do believe, Juniper, if from what the others explained, your mother should be trapped in the fourth layer, no?
I don't know if we. I remember the rules being like if we like when you died on the third layer, you could either go to the next layer or you go back to the first layer, but we didn't have a chance to check if she went to the first layer again.
Maybe we should ask Bennett. Bennett was the dude with the
Well,
pretty boy with the violin, right?
yeah, but I was gonna ask Venna because Venna was there, right? I'm not hallucinating. She was there and she said she was gonna come here after she finished whatever she was doing.
Who, me?
Venna?
Oh, Venna. Oh, Venna.
Yeah,
Wait, Venna was
Venna.
there? As in
Venna.
Sister Venna?
Yeah.
Not in my dreams, but apparently she was hanging out with Ogvar when I woke up, and
She
then
wasn't really
she was
hanging
just.
out. She like talked to me over a drink for like a minute and then like left and then
You
came
got a
back when I
drink
was
with
with.
her?
I mean, sort of.
Venna died though, right? Didn't she get?
That's what we
I
thought.
know she
Didn't
did
she turn to
die.
a pile of bones, Juniper?
I could have sworn she died. She, I, th- she, I don't know anymore. Especially ever since we went to that the swamp and got my sister's bones, and they're like, that old man was like, no, you're dead, and there was someone else who walked away.
Yeah, that guy was
So I
stupid.
don't know.
I hate him.
Oh, like Nina just starts like rubbing both her temples in the chair. She's like, "This is so much for
So-
I
not
know.
sleeping."
So this
And
lake in
Juniper-
Grooven, is it like a specific one you know?
It's yes, but I mean,
Ooh.
I've never been. I'm sorry. My head's just all over the place.
Don't think about it.
Sure.
Just tell us, where do we have
No,
to go?
I was just going to say sorry I wasn't there to dig up Vina with you.
No, it's okay. No, it's okay. Your health. Your health comes first.
I know that's I guess. She just like sighs a little bit. I
It just got a little bit more complicated, and we wanted to try and get things done because of, Mother was sort of taunting us and the arrival of the babies, but so we had to push some things, and you're not feeling well. I didn't want to leave you, but we did what we could.
I'm feeling really bad because you guys are feeling really bad about me feeling really bad. And
Oh,
Good.
I know, and
Alvar!
I mean, there's a quick way to fix that.
there is a quick way to fix it, but it's well, I'm saying there's a quick way to fix it. I don't know.
Well, I mean,
That's
it's
why
probably
I've
not
been-
quick, but there's
No,
a
but
way
Well,
that's obvious to fix it.
That's why
We
I've
have-
been stuck in bed and sleeping and just existing for so long. It's because I'm just not sure what to do, and it's so hard to do anything. Like even coming over here, I wouldn't have done it if Toby didn't come knocking.
Aw. I'm sorry, Toby. It's just so annoying. All these kids keep knocking on our doors 24/7.
The thing
I think
is,
my
though,
fear's not that bad.
I
What?
just I'm sure he's knocked before, and I'm sure you guys have knocked before, but time's just passing in a blink for me.
I know. So, look, we have a lot of things that have a lot of grudges against us, and we have a lot of enemies right now. And we need you up to. You need to be healthier. So, how can we make this happen? Who can we go to figure out why you're not tasting things the way that you want them to?
I'm not. I don't know for sure, but I'm pretty sure it's something to do with the lady in the lake. I say I'm pretty sure.
Oh.
I'm mostly sure. I think. I told you guys, right? Well, I told you, Juniper. You know, about
Yeah.
my dreams and the
Mhm.
lady in the lake, and I've told Locke, and you remember back on the boat when I was just sat there eating my own blood, just not
Ugh.
able to stop. I've felt like I've been wanting to do that ever since,
Oh.
and it
Mm.
sucks. I know.
Gross.
It's really
We-
gross. It's dirty. It's not clean.
Oh.
It makes me want to throw up, but at the same time, there's nothing I want to do more. And every day that I don't, it gets worse. And
Ooh,
I think that's why I'm where I am now. Why I'm just. And she like points to her hair really sadly, and like pouting and like the her recessed eyes and yeah.
Nina, okay, so there's like you wanted to yeah, you were eating your own blood, is that what you said? And
You
that-
all saw me back on the boat,
Juniper,
right?
you
Yeah.
saw her.
I
I was
just
just sat there, just fucking licking it off my fingers, and it was disgusting. I was
Oh.
throwing it up and eating it back up. It was not
Okay,
nice.
okay. Well, we
It's
can't
so
have you eating
traumatic that Juniper
yourself,
just
but-
blanked it from her memory.
I why don't we get you a cow? Why don't you drink a cow's?
Nina just like
Isn't that-
shakes her head slowly and like
Everybody
looks-
drinks from cows, right? Like that's where milk comes from. They like drink milk from a cow. You could drink it from a cow, right? Their blood or something.
I don't. The problem is, Juniper, I don't want to be drinking blood. That's not me, right? That's not who Nina is. I made a promise to Locke that I wouldn't change. Not like
You're
that.
not changing, Nina. It's a red liquid that you usually have
Hmm.
anyways.
What,
in a
straight out of
glass.
something's neck, huh? Yeah, they're
No, no,
totally
no.
the same.
We can take blood from it where you don't have to suck its neck, right? And we can just put it in a glass. That works, right?
It did work, Juniper, but I'd still feel wrong.
But would you
I-
feel better? Would you have energy?
I don't know. I don't like thinking about it. I don't
It's-
like thinking how much better I'll feel once I've done it because
Wait, but like that's but we could. I know that well, but it's a solution, a temporary solution to get us through, so we can get you to whoever is in this lake, and
I'm not. Juniper, I've thought about this so much. There are times when I've woken up and I've seen Key outside the window, and I've thought about drinking Key's blood. Okay, I've
Oh,
thought about
I-
taking a dagger, making a little hole, and drinking it straight out of Key, and that's what I don't want to do. I don't
Well,
want
then-
to be Nina, the blood-drinking monster.
You're
I
not
want
a
to be-
blood-drinking monster.
No,
You're
no, because
a
I know-
wine-drinking Nina, and wine's just changed a little bit.
And that's
We'll
that's
get you
that,
a cow.
I want to be Nina the wine drinker forever, okay? I never want to
still
be
can
Nina the blood
be.
drinker.
It
No,
just
I-
changed its ingredients.
Well,
That's what
Juniper,
they do, right?
you drink
Akbar?
wine all the time, and like no one blinks an eye. But you drink blood once, and you become a blood drinker.
I don't want to be a monster. I don't want to see myself as a monster. I want to just
Nina,
be
you're not gonna be a monster. It's not a bad thing if it makes you feel good. It doesn't have to be, and it's not hurting anyone. And we'll just use the cow.
Nina,
There's like
what it
plenty of
is.
cows in the pasture. Akbar, you're not helping me.
Like drinking the blood is definitely gonna hurt someone.
No,
I-
it's not. It's not gonna hurt anyone. We can make
Look-
it easy. We can figure this out.
Look, I
if
told-
we can.
Listen,
No,
I'm not superstitious, but like I'm slightly stitious. You are having dreams about this lake. We should go to the lake. I mean, it feels like a
course.
big old signpost getting hitting you in the back of the head.
But,
Well, the
we
the
should
lady
take.
in the lake has been asking me to come and help her since the boat.
Then
let's
do it.
Yeah, well, you know, maybe now that Hyena's here and Poppy and Orin are safe and born, sure, but you know, up until now, I've been so tired, and you guys have been so busy, and I don't know why I'm even bringing. I should be back in bed right now. I should just be lying
No,
down and.
Let me get you some wine. That's
It's
something
not going
you
to be
like.
wine, Juniper.
It's gonna be wine.
I know by the
They-
look on your face, you're looking around for a knife right now.
Akbar says that when they are cooking at places, sometimes they make his dragon ears a little bit different because they change the ingredients. But it doesn't mean they're not dragon ears. It's wine, but we change the ingredients a little bit.
Ogvar, I've told you,
Nina,
if the red
wait,
people don't get
Nina,
your food right, tell them. Complain.
He's too scared.
It's okay.
He
It's
can't
okay.
change his mind.
Nina,
it's just
wait,
weird for me to
question. I have
ask
a
to get
question.
something off of something. I understand. Like it's different in their plan, and
Nina, I have a question for you.
Go ahead.
What about the blood sausage? Can you have those?
I mean, I've eaten them before. I don't think they count.
Hey, wait a second. What is this any different than when Ogvar eats a bloody steak?
No, because I've eaten all of these things. I think it's, I think it's
You need
different.
But you see, you guys that the Dragoneers and you guys
blood sausage-
people are already eating things that have to be killed in order to eat. How is this any different?
Because this blood comes from people, Juniper, and I don't
Blood
want to
comes
be.
from everything. We can get a cow. They make
Dude.
milk and blood.
Do you
The
think I'm going
butchers
to
must
look?
deal with pigs and cows every day. They must bleed one of these animals a day.
Juniper,
What?
drinking cow
The
blood or pig
butcher-
blood
the butcher
is
a
so
pig.
demeaning. I don't.
It's to get
I-
you to the lake. That's
I
all
cannot
we have to
believe
do is
that I
get
am
you in
somehow
good
on Nina's,
condition.
Nina's side here. This is crazy.
I can't believe I'm on Ogvar's side here.
It's just to get you up to par. I don't want you to feel this way. If it'll temporarily make you feel better, let's do it and we'll get you to the lake and we'll figure this out.
Juniper, I've had this argument with myself like a hundred times. I
Nina, what
know
if you get starving to the point where that you're so lethargic that you do feed on Key or worse, Ogvar, the babies? We have to figure this out.
She's gonna be with
now.
us. She's
Nina,
not staying here.
When
Well, the babies
Juniper,
are gonna come with us, aren't they?
when Juniper mentions the babies, Nina looks at the fireplace, grimly.
Why are you grimly looking at the fireplace?
I am grimly looking at the fireplace, Ogvar, because these are thoughts I've already had and I don't like them.
I don't think there's anything wrong with this. I think it's fine. I think it's acceptable. It's no different than anything else dying for any other reason. And I think it will be great if it makes you feel better because that's what I want. I can't handle seeing you like this. I don't want to see you like this.
Juniper,
There's-
I know I would feel better. I know it in my heart that I'd feel better. I know that it would feel incredible. It would feel amazing, that it would taste better than anything I've ever eaten, and it would make me feel full. Which
Then let's
I
do
haven't
it.
felt since I was licking my fingers on that boat. But it's not me. It's not Nina.
I'm gonna say it doesn't have to be you, Nina.
It
It's
does. If it's
just-
not me, what's the
it's
point? I'm
not.
me.
A lock is not Dream Lily. It was just a crutch. It was just a crutch. And now we can
Mm.
we
It was a
figured it out.
crutch. Yeah, Juniper, and how bad was it when he was he almost died, Juniper.
Mhm,
What if I do
mhm.
something
That was a
worse?
terrible,
Because you didn't
terrible
have it.
relation.
And I don't want you to die because you don't have it when it's so easily accessible. Here, she'll pull up her sleeve in her arm. Here, drink. You
No,
can just use me.
no.
No,
Yes,
no, no,
just do it.
Juniper, no.
I don't want you to feel this way. Locke doesn't want
You
you
know,
to feel
you know
this
what we
way.
didn't have with Locke? We didn't have a magical lake lady talking to him in his dreams, saying to
We
come
can't
here.
take my
Ever
sister
since
now,
he
to
started
Lake
getting
Cure
those
your
Lady.
urges.
Dream Lily addiction,
Dying.
Locke. It would have been much easier.
I
But-
need Nina in the best condition ever because you know a million things are gonna come after us while we're going out there. We already know that there's a million things coming after us. I need her in the best
Then-
condition so she can hold
Look,
up to meet Lake Lady.
Okay, Juniper, okay. If then we have to meet Lake Lady, but I don't know if it'll work, if it'll help. I feel she's family is the feel that I get, but also I think about the Sphinx and what the Sphinx said, and
Meow.
do you remember
No.
the Sphinx talking about the thing that lived in the Heart Lake, the thing that sacrificed so much for power, so many people? It didn't sound like a good person. and yet the person I see in my dreams feels motherly in a way, you know, like
Yeah.
like warm, but in my
Yeah.
dreams she's just floating there, surrounded by corpses. And
She'll have all the answers then. And we'll
Corpses.
figure this out. And this, if we can undo it, whatever it is. And it won't be Nina.
I'm just not drinking any blood. Yours or
Drink my
Pal
blood!
or
I can
no.
heal! I can just
I,
heal myself! It's so easy! Just drink!
I don't want to become that, Juniper. I'm really sorry.
You're
It's
not
really, really
becoming
sorry.
anything!
I am.
It
it will-
doesn't define who you are! It is just getting you better for a moment.
No, it. You don't understand, Juniper. What I tasted on that boat, it almost changed me there and then. It took every part of me to stop, and I didn't want to. So no, thank you.
That's because you weren't full. We'll just make you full, and then you'll be fine.
No. I
How
I
are you?
I really thank you, Juniper. I really do. And you're the best
What if you
sister.
don't survive though, Nina? What if you?
I will.
What if
Look,
you
I'm not.
die?
Look, I'm not dead right now, right? And it's been
No,
months. I
but
just
you're
feel like
close
shit.
to it. You
No,
can't
I'm not.
stand.
I can't stand. I walked here, okay, with
You're
Toby's help.
starving
Sure,
to death.
I'm pretty sure I've been starving to death my whole life, but it didn't kill me
I
as a
don't want
kid.
you
It
to
won't kill me now.
starve anymore. Just do it. Just take a drink and I'll heal myself.
Nina like just sadly shakes her head and like just starts to stand up from the chair. She says, "No, Juniper, you are the best sister Nina could ask for, but no. I made Locke promise as well, just so you know, not to let me drink anything that Nina wouldn't drink. Don't let me change for the worse. So, I'm not going to make you promise, but
You
please
made me a
don't.
promise too. You
I
won't
did.
die.
Oh, yeah, and I'm keeping that promise, okay? And also, I promised that I'd kill your mom, and I'm keeping that promise too. So, I'm not going to make you promise not to force feed me blood or sneak me any blood or anything, because I trust you. Ogvar, promise me that you won't let Juniper feed me any blood or sneak me any blood.
Fuck if I see it. No, I'm not gonna. No.
Promise me, Ogvar,
Promise you what?
that you
I
won't let
promise, I
Juniper
guess.
do those things.
I feel like I don't need to promise it to not want to do that.
No, I promise me that you won't let Juniper, Ogvar.
Okay.
Okay, thank you. I'm gonna go and take a nap, you guys. I'm sorry. I don't. I'm just. I have a
Well-
lot to sleep about.
Well, before you leave, when are we gonna leave? What are we gonna do this then?
I don't know.
We gotta
I-
go all the way to Grooven? Are you gonna be able to handle a trip like that?
No, but you'll have to force me.
Ugh!
I'm sorry. I know, but you know how I get when I don't want to do something, and as soon as I go to sleep, I'm not going to want to
Here's
wake
what's
back up.
gonna happen. We're gonna talk to Lilo. Then we're going to go and finish this tournament, and then we're going straight to this lake.
Who are we going to talk to?
Lila.
Who's
We need to know
Lila?
if any of the... She's one of the gnomes from the forest. Remember?
From the forest?
Oh wait, you haven't been to meetings. Never mind. She's like one of the leaders of the gnomes that live nearby. That are going to start
And you do know her
She
well?
couldn't help us last time. You think she's
pretty
gonna
well.
help
She's
us
one
now?
of the. What do you mean?
Wasn't she the one who said? Wasn't she the one who like offered us going to that place for Nina, and then like didn't do anything?
Yes, but we're not asking about a cure for Nina. We're asking about portals that these Slod can come through. That's all we're asking about with Lila.
I know, but I mean, how would she? Okay, fine.
Because
We'll
they've
go.
been here for way longer than us.
So, you know her well, Agvar, yeah?
I mean, yeah, she comes to the meetings. The
Okay, well,
town.
what's her name and what's her birthday?
Oh,
I
Nina.
don't know. Birthday.
What? I just need to. I've missed. It's been months, guys, since I've given anybody a birthday gift. I feel like the people in town will have forgotten I exist, and that pains me so much.
No one forgot about you, Nina. Everyone knows you. We wouldn't let that happen.
Okay, well. Yeah, well, I guess the Equinox wasn't too long ago. Okay.
It wasn't.
Okay. No, okay.
Wasn't it like almost a full year in game?
Well,
It's been like 6 months.
okay.
It's fine.
Well, I'm going to go rest, guys. You go and talk to whoever you need to talk to, and maybe I'll talk to Locke. Guys, Locke's been so nice. I know he has to be because he's my betrothed and all, but he's been looking after me so well.
Yeah. He's
And
gonna
so-
be mad when he finds out that you don't wanna take my offer, and she'll wave her wrist.
I don't think he will.
I think he's gonna be like the person who will most understand that. Actually,
Juniper, you might not want to tell him that you offered. Maybe keep that to yourself.
Why? I
don't
still
know.
think it's a good idea.
It's kind of
It
like
doesn't
if you
change anything.
no, if you just walked up to Locke right now and said, "Hey, want to drink some Dream Lily out of my arm?" You know.
He would care because I've been trying for years to get him off of it.
And I've been trying for months to stay away from the red stuff, so the bad red stuff, the blood stuff.
If anything, I don't. Fine. But I don't know. Well,
Brandon will
I
whisper
guess.
over to Juniper. But she didn't make me promise. So if things get desperate, I can always help you.
Oh,
Oh.
Brandon, while you're half up, could you get me like a glass of water or something?
Oh boy. Of course. And
I. Sorry, I
And-
didn't mean to interrupt you.
Yeah, and Brandon, what? Sorry.
oh no, sorry. He was just gonna get up and get a cup of water.
You like that? You like that water, Nina?
No, it tastes disgusting. But when I
Why do
drink
you even
wine,
bother?
because when I drink wine, it makes my stomach go crampy and makes me throw up. My life is miserable right now. I don't
I
want to start
know.
crying, but I'm going to start. I hate everything that's happening right now. I just wish I could sleep and eat and drink.
That's so. I just want that for you. Why do you have to make it so hard?
Because I want to stay like I am now. And that means not drinking blood, because if I do, I don't know what's going to happen. So things might get worse if I do it, Juniper. Things might get better. I don't know. I don't want to try. I don't want to find out. Thank you, Brandon. And she, like takes a singular sip, puts the glass on the table, and stands up.
Well, I'm not gonna stop suggesting it. I still think it's a good idea, but I won't push, you to do it. I won't, I won't be tricky, but
Does she have her wrist out right now? She's like, I won't force
Yeah.
you. And she's like,
Just like
kind
her
of
sleeves halfway up,
sleeves
just like-
slid down, like holding it in front of my face. I'm not gonna force you or anything, but you know.
What Nina doesn't know is that Brandon slipped a drop into the water.
Oh. What do you mean? It's water. Surely she would know. Surely she would
Right?
see the
Like a
reddish
single drop.
water.
A single drop? No, she wouldn't know.
I mean, you'd have
I-
to make a sleight of hand check. if you wanted to.
I believe Tristan is saying is a drop of dirt in the ocean doesn't dirty the ocean. However, a drop of blood in a glass of water probably dirties the water.
I swear our water is way cleaner.
No, but
than
it's in a tin cup. It's the inside of the cup is dark. You can't see it. It's
You
just
slash Nina's eyes.
Tell me I have glassware. Beautiful, fine glassware.
Ogvar
but-
only has the bougiest of glassware.
And
not what I
and
see. I see
but
the
we-
kitchen, the
My personality
in the
is
back.
cooking.
Weirdly,
Mhm.
all the crystal work, it seems to decrease in number every time Nina comes around. But as Juniper's, like I'm not gonna force you. And as Juniper's talking, Nina stands up and says, "No, Juniper, really, I don't want to sound like I'm not thankful. I really am. I'm super, super, super so thankful that you care and that you give your blood for me. But I just can't. Okay, I'm sorry.
I
but I can't."
totally understand. And she like waves her arm, like like caresses her forearm. She's like, I can totally understand, but if you're ever super, super, super hungry and desperate, and you just need a picker upper or something like that, I'm right here, and it's totally fine. And I wouldn't hold anything against you. And you don't change just because of something you can't help. And we'll figure it out no matter what. We'll help you stop.
Ni-
That's
Ni-
what
Ni-
family's for.
Nina smiles and like her brows crease just a little bit, and she like looks at Ogvar. I'm not gonna say darkly, but like
Don't
with
look at Ogvar!
slight gesture towards Juniper with her head, and she says, "Thank you, but no. I'm going to go and put my head down, if that's okay."
Yeah, go lay down.
Thank you for the
Do
water.
you want to
and
lay
the
down in
fire.
our room?
Nina thinks
You
about
can touch
it.
the kid.
Well,
You could,
Nina thinks about it.
Pick him up.
Yeah, and then she remembers that there are children in the house, and shakes her head. No, it will be better if I can just, sleep
Okay.
peacefully.
Peacefully.
Mhm. For an hour at least.
I hope you don't fall onto my wrist.
Me too. She says, steps past.
She says, "Fucking leaving."
Yeah, I say an hour at least. I meant an hour at most. And she like opens the door and like slips out and says, "Good, see you all later. Don't be strangers. You can visit me. Just,
I love
There
you.
might
You
be
can drink my
plenty.
blood whenever you're ready.
if the tables were turned, I'd say the same."
I know you would.
And Nina just like heads out and heads back to the house to go sleep.
As you go out, you're going to bump into Belgos that just knocked the door.
Belgos, you're wanting back in? You left before.
Yes, I was getting information.
Well, I will leave the door open for you. Close it behind you.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
If you need, you are welcome at my temple anytime.
I'll pass, thanks.
And
Temples suck, Nina said as she's walking off into the distance over her shoulder.
Belgos will close the door behind them.
I don't care what you guys say. If this was Nina, what would Nina do? Nina would do that. Even though Nina doesn't want to do that right now, I know that she would do that if it was the other way around. Right? At least Bray, you're on my side.
I mean, okay.
If it gets desperate.
I think we'd understand that she would do the same thing to you, but like, that's because Nina is Nina.
Yeah, well, shouldn't I do the same?
You
Not
tell
when
me
she
right
says
now, I
no,
go
like,
deliver
most of
her
the
a
time.
bottle with a couple drops of blood in it. Bottle of wine. She won't notice.
Yeah, don't
Did
do
it-
that. Really don't. She doesn't want any.
I understand. But he then looks at Juniper. But if it gets desperate.
It would help her. It would help her be stronger. I wouldn't have to worry
We
about her.
don't know that.
We do. She said so. It's not like drinking your own blood. And like I said, I can just heal back. It's so easy if she doesn't want to drink from a cow. And no one needs to know. If I do this, Agvar, tell me you're not going to tell anybody
Tell me what?
that I might sneak some.
Yes, I'm going to tell her if you're going to be feeding her your blood. Or anyone else's blood, for that matter.
You're supposed to be on my side.
Oh.
Why do
I'm
you
on the
need to
side
do
of
that?
recovery. I want her
Yeah.
to be okay, and
Then
like
why not-
enjoy her life.
Then we should do this. We should show her it's okay.
You don't do that by spiking people's drinks.
I'm not spiking her drink.
Hi, Belgos.
Hello. As I told you, I went and got some information. May I sit down?
I mean, if you want.
Belgos will sit down in the same chair that they were in earlier.
Bray, come over here. I got a question for you.
Alright.
And she'll just start wrestling. She's looking for a bottle and like a knife in the cabinet. What do you need, Bella?
Well, I have a spell that I know that, thankfully, I had prepared. It is known as Commune, where I can ask up to 3 questions of my lord, and they will answer to the best of their abilities. I asked, the information I gleaned was helpful, slightly less helpful, and slightly less helpful. I was told that the Slods will not make a move for at least a month. For a full moon cycle, rather. I was also, I asked if they would come after you or the town, and the information and the answer was that the fall of one is the fall of the other.
Yeah, that's kind of true.
So, I'm not certain if leaving would protect the town. The third was, how can we help Nina? and or how can we help Miss Avella? And the answer I got is the safe way is to keep her here, but only the risky way provides permanent help. I'm not certain what that means, but it is information.
Yeah, so we're gonna go to a random lake in Grooven and talk to a lady that's there. Because apparently she's been dreaming about this lady that may be family to her, probably mother or something.
Mm.
And we're gonna ask her what again?
I don't fucking know.
Exactly. We're going there and like,
Is
what
It
are
is
we
the
gonna
one
do?
lead we have. And like it seems pretty poignant since it was as soon as she started like slurping blood off the deck that she started having these dreams about Lady Lake.
Ah, perhaps it is her progenitor?
What does
Maybe.
that mean?
Miss Ivella is a half vampire, yes?
Well, I'm not sure like the
She's Nina.
percentage, but
I don't really know if it's ever been covered.
She is
has,
partially
for us.
vampiric, at least.
Personally, we just know her as Nina.
I don't know the percentage of like vampire. Really, she's never really discussed that. She's been pretty open about it though. I don't. I mean,
But yes, progenitor is the person who Miss Ivella got her vampire side from. Whether grandmother, great-grandmother, or any other sort of mother. But, she told me a few things while she was in her less lucid states. I offered her some blood extracted painlessly. She very resolutely refused. As you see Belgos, like, kind of, as they are saying this, kind of like massages their left shoulder a little bit. But I believe that if we wish to help Miss Avella, the best way would be this lake. We have time, if what Lord Jergal told me is true.
sorry, what?
I believe the best way to help Miss Ivella is to go to this lake, or whatever it is that is going on.
Oh yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Yes, and we do have the time, if what Lord Jergal told me is true.
Yeah, I mean, I was planning as soon as the tournament was done to like basically just lift Nina's bed and then we just start walking there.
You're gonna lift her bed?
I mean, I have
If it's
something
the
that can just
Grooven-
carry the bed.
If it's a Grooven, we can just ship her. We could put her on the ship and we could just take the ship around the coast.
It has been.
Or we could just turn into fart clouds on the wind. Sorry.
Sorry?
I still don't think it's a good idea to take her on a long trip when she's feeling like this and we're not even trying.
That's the point. Is that if we carry on the ship, at least she can stay asleep the whole entire time. She might not be comfortable, but at least she can stay in the bed the entire time.
There
What are we gonna
is.
do with a cathartic Nina? And then when we end up getting in a fight or something, finds us like this stupid tiefling that's coming after us. She's just gonna be fatigued sitting in the corner. She's gonna feel more useless. It's gonna hurt her ego.
Do you wish to spare her ego or spare her life?
Also, she's got a pretty big ego. I think it can take a few nicks.
Out of character, I just love that Juniper's like, but her ego.
The most effective medicine is usually the ones that people wish to take the least. This going to Grooven will most likely help her the most. But I am simply a doctor. If you all leave, then I will of course go with you to keep an eye on my patient. But otherwise, I simply wish to give you the information I was given.
I mean, yeah, we're definitely gonna have to go. I mean, even if we have to sort of drag the bed out of the house. I mean, Nina's already said we might have to do that.
Are we gonna wait until Venna gets here, or are we gonna leave before that?
Juniper, do you know when she's gonna be here?
She said, like, the week, right? The end of the week or something? It was only gonna take a week?
Did she?
I thought so.
Can I make some sort of history check, BG, to remember if she said at any point when she was coming?
I was gonna say that with 0 intelligence check of Juniper previously, she couldn't remember, but yeah, go for it. I'm kidding.
I swear to God, I put it in my notes.
Fucking
Damn it.
12. Let's go.
Oh, that's an average. It's not bad. Yeah, she did say that she would be by the end of this week, so it should be today or in 2-3 days, somewhere amongst that.
Oh, just 2 or 3 days. Yeah. Yeah.
Love waiting on family.
Do you think I'll make it easy for you?
Yeah.
I could sending spell her, tell her to hurry.
Tell
Do
her to get her
that.
ass in gear. More
I'm
politely.
I'm sure that'll make her travel faster. Sending her a message
Yeah.
just saying, hurry up.
Or she could
it's-
specify what day.
it's
one
it's
likes
the
to
middle of
specify
winter.
days
She's
here.
definitely she's leisurely walking. You know, is what she's doing in the middle of winter.
Well, we don't know, Akbar. She could be, in a really intense fight. Maybe she found mom, or maybe she found more of those Corey, and,
What's her name
Why is
again?
she
I
looking for
suppose
more
it's
when she
later.
said she was gonna come talk to us?
I don't know. Honestly, I still have so many things to ask her. I don't know what's going on with. I don't want Nina to have to go through this kind of situation. Did I? If we want to leave, we can leave. I'm sure Venna could leave a note or something. It's just, when do you think is best? Because the more we delay this, the more fatigued and drained Nina is.
I hate this so much. He says, and puts his hands in his head in his hands.
I know it's hard for us all, Akbar. And are we gonna leave the children? Are we gonna take them? We were gonna go to Ironhaven, right? Are we gonna go to Ironhaven first and then go to Grooven? Are we gonna go to Grooven first?
Hey, Bogos, can you send that sending so we can
Huh?
know when she's gonna show up?
Oh, I already have.
Okay, thank you.
As
Shakes his head to himself.
yeah,
Just keep
Belgos
eating. Do you
had
want more stones? I can bring some over.
I don't want any
She's, like,
more.
squeezing the
I've
blood out
lost
of
my
her hand.
appetite.
Hold on, guys. 25 words, Will. Go on. Go ahead.
He already
I
sent
did.
it.
Did you? Did you?
Yeah.
Look in the chat.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I didn't see that. I wasn't. Okay. We need to leave Wilson.
It's alright,
Uh,
Nina. You're fatigued.
I am.
Once we find out when
Um,
Vin is coming, maybe we can try and plan this out, I guess. I mean, is she gonna stay? Is she gonna help us? Maybe she can help us out with this Nina stuff. I don't know.
Maybe. I don't know. She seemed like really quick to go, though. I don't know. I think it's best that we look after Nina and make sure that, just if we gotta go, we gotta go. Let's go. What do you think, Bray? You're so quiet.
As you say that, Juniper, you're gonna see out of the window a lot of people that are starting to move towards the arena. The fights are not far away to begin. I mean, it's afternoon by now, close to evening even. Many hours have passed. So yeah, people have started to gather at the arena.
She's like juicing her hand. She's like squinting out the window. Akbar,
Did you cut your
Why?
hand?
yeah, I cut my hand
Why?
so we can put it in a jar. Just like squeezing it over
Stop!
his eye.
I'm gonna
No!
come over and try and bandage your hand.
No,
Juniper.
I'm trying to do this. But look, I look out the window. There's are we supposed to be doing something right now?
Juniper, it looks like we have a lot of problems on our hands, and the next one is popping up. The tournament for those kids.
Oh.
I-
Wait, is that today?
Yes.
Today. It's happening
oh
right
my
now.
goodness.
If you had
That's
wished,
why that's-
Juniper, I could have extracted your blood without pain, but I assume that's for Nina.
It's for Nina.
Ah, in which
Don't
case,
worry, I'm not gonna lace this or anything. I'm not gonna trick her. I'm just gonna show her that it's here as backup, kind of like, he does with the Dream Lily. But
How much blood have you drained so far?
It's way too deep.
goes all the way through. Juniper now has a stigmata.
She's going pale. As
She's
they're
went
having this
mauve to
conversation,
pink.
you can just hear it just dripping into the thing like constantly.
just draining.
Yeah, just draining like a constant just.
Brady's just shoveling anything that's sweet into her mouth.
Can you fill some of this spray with wine? We gotta like mix it. I don't think we gotta put it in the cold. We gotta put jars in the cold. I need another jar.
No, one vial
my
is
God.
enough.
Oh
Juniper.
my god.
No, we need a couple.
Let
just
me
in
wrap your
case.
hand.
No,
No,
Juniper.
it's
I
alright. I'll
promise.
just feel it afterwards.
Juniper,
I just need
Juniper.
a couple.
I promise one vial is enough. You carry
No,
one
no,
vial.
no. If we could
I'll
just
have a vial
do
of my own.
4. I won't make them full. We'll just do like bare minimum across, like half, and then put some wine in it. Look, go get
No,
some wine.
Juniper, you have your vial. You carry that one. That's it. I'll have mine. Don't worry. We'll have backups for backups.
by the way,
Well, what about the
Juniper,
tournament outside?
blood does go bad.
I know. This. I was trying to ask Bray if like maybe the wine will keep it or something. I'm gonna put it in the freeze and out in the snow. I'm gonna freeze it.
It would still go bad eventually.
Well, I'm gonna try. I'll just keep making new ones then. There's just this backup. So she doesn't feel bad. So she's okay.
Okay, well, just make that one file, and then let's go deal with this.
Let me
Do
clean
I
up your
have to
hand
be
first.
involved?
Here, and
She'll
then
hand her hand over. I don't. Do I have to be there too? Oh, God, I do have to be there, don't I? I told her that I was gonna be there. What is Kayana gonna come? I need someone to watch the babies. Bella, are you gonna watch the babies? Or are you gonna be in there?
I am to assist with the tournament.
I gotta be there for the girl too.
I can just carry them there. As long as
Okay,
it doesn't get too loud.
just cold. That's fine. I'll grab him. Ooh, yeah. Gloopa could carry him.
he does have the satchel space for it if you have the
She
cat.
does have a saddle.
Yeah. We'll just put him on side
Not the
pockets
saddle,
on her.
but exactly. She has pockets that she can carry them in.
As long as they don't drag through the snow.
Yeah, they're high enough. Although Orin's getting pretty heavy.
Oh, she could carry them.
No, it's okay. I bet we can figure it out. We'll do the side saddle thing.
Did Vina respond? Or whatever her name was? I can never remember her name.
Then no.
Venna.
I will
Vina.
send you a private message, August.
Ah, okay.
Ogvar, after cleaning and finally bandaging the clearly healed hand already, it's like, please don't cut your hands anymore.
I just want to do this, okay? I'm not gonna trick her. I'm not gonna force feed her or anything like that. But if we have him on hand, if anything happens, at least it's there, and she doesn't have to like feed off anyone and feel like.
Okay. Well, he places your bandage hand on his cheek. Just if you're gonna put something just in case for her, find like an animal or something. Not yourself.
Or at least allow me to do it.
Well, it's Ogvar. It's better if it comes from me, then she won't feel as bad.
I believe she'll feel worse.
No, she won't. She won't. No, because I'm willing. And it's not like I'm dead or anything, since that's a huge issue. And I'm her sister.
It is.
And she'll grab her jar and tighten the lid. See, Ogvar, now Nina's gonna love your jars. See how
Ogvar looks
the good
absolutely disgusted by his wife's blood just swishing around in a fucking jar in front of him.
I'm just gonna put this out in the snow, and then I'm gonna get the babes, and we can saddle them on Lupa, okay?
I could hold them. I'm not at fighting.
She didn't even
I
empty the
know.
jar.
One of the jars where the blood is held.
It's got like a yeast
Oh, I
starter
see
in
what you
there.
Half of it is like the leftover crystal mirror honey.
Belga's watching Juniper try to talking about putting blood like in the snow, just mildly horrified.
It's great. It's gonna be great. This is gonna work out perfectly. She'll come around. I know she will. And she just wanders off with her jar of blood to go put in the front porch. In the snow.
Juniper, As
Yeah.
you
die.
and you open the door, you are going to see someone that was just about to knock. And as you open the door, you are going to see Vina.
Vena!
And you're going to see her having something on her arms, on her hands, as she gives
gun?
out to you and says,
She has a baby.
Happy New Year, sister. As she gives you this.
That's the cutest thing in the whole wide world!
Oh my god, it
Aw.
speaks.
Aw. She'll give Venna a huge hug, and after she's put her jar of blood in the snowbank. This is so sweet. Oh, and she'll call out to the others. She'll be like, Venna's here, guys. Venna's here.
What?
Venna's here.
As Vena will look in the interior, see Belgos, and say, They were expecting me? You told them?
No. No, I mean you told them.
Yeah, but I
We-
mean
we were
right here,
talking-
right now.
No, I did not. I wasn't given the opportunity to.
That's suspicious. As she goes on to hug Juniper and say, "Ugh, that this is awkward. I've forgotten that. Yeah, can sorry, can I get in? It's pretty cold
Yeah,
here.
come in. And she'll kind of usher her towards the room where everybody's sitting. I'm gonna take this real quick. I'm gonna put it with the babes, and I'll be right back.
Akbar watches her track snow into the house.
Bloody snow.
Cleans it up. Hey, Venna. Stressful day.
He offers firm handshake there. It's cold here in Milton, but it's good. People are very happy. Is there some event going on?
Yeah, we're holding a tournament for little children.
I might have many questions on that.
We're doing our best to keep it safe. Well, fuck, welcome.
Oh, yeah. Oh, do you want to sit? Do you want cookies? Do you want tea?
Oh, do you want to meet the kids?
Oh, that too.
I want to do all of those. But first the kids. I think that's the first that I have to do.
Oh, come in here. So, the one with horns is Orin, and the smaller one that kind of looks like Ogvar is Poppy. Poppy Venna.
Those are beautiful children. Especially this
I-
one. It reminds me of you when you were younger.
Aw, I'm so happy I can have this moment right now. Do you want to hold one of them? Me, you don't have to.
Yes. As you are going to sit, Vena going closer, and she will not hold it. She will cry a little bit, perhaps. I'm sorry. I didn't ever think that I would get to see you grow up and, have happy children, happy family.
I didn't either. I didn't think I'd ever have this moment with you by my side. And she'll give Venna a tight squeeze. And getting to meet them. Where have you been? What have you been doing this whole time?
That's a long talk. But I guess you're not in a rush.
Hmm.
Uh,
Hmm.
a lot's happened. But no, I'm not in a rush. I just want to hear everything.
As you're going to hear a voice from outside from Firbolg saying, Mr. Akbar, the fights are going to be starting soon.
Ugh.
Maybe we can enjoy the show before we sit down and talk. Oh my gosh, everything's happening at once.
Uh, you guys go ahead and Venom, did you want to see the fight, or we can hang back if you want?
I'd like that. But if the fight's important for you, I can tag along. I don't have any issues with that.
Oh, okay. Akbar, you want to help me with the babes, and we can all
Of
go
course.
towards.
And as the group gathers, Ogvar will take on the babies, and the rest of you will start heading towards the arena. Now, for the arena part, as you might understand, we might have to wait for Locke for some
Sigh.
important incidents right there.
Yeah.
Someone moved Bastra, gotta love it already. I forgot of that one.
In our house, licking the blood off the windowsill.
He stole the jar of blood. You know that.
But yeah,
He thought
as you are heading towards the arena, this is where we're gonna put a pause on our session for today.
Aww.
Aw.
took the blood. You lost this.
Oh wow, it is amazing to be back, guys.
It's
Oh,
fun to
it's
have
so
you
nice
back.
to have you back.
Yeah.
Just so you know, I'm not tired. Nina's tired. Just FYI. Like, yeah, I I
Nina's-
wanted to be there to just keep ripping, just keep talking, but I was like, oh, if she is just exhausted, then this will be a whole thing. I love Juniper being like with it just a wrist out, just being like, well, you know, if you want some blood, then I get. Yes,
Oh,
just be waiting for you.
oh no! I dropped this needle filled with blood. Oh, whatever will I do? Oh, look! Here's a jar filled with. Where? How did that get there?
Oh my
Well,
neck!
I mean,
it just.
don't want it to go to waste.
Oh no! We took a wrong turn, and now we're at the blood bank. Oh, how did that happen?
Thank you very much for a very nice session, BG. Like I said, it's nice to be back.
Yeah.
Also, Millstone looks amazing. Also, uh, Juniper had 3 sisters, right?
She
had
had
more
a
than
couple.
three.
Yeah.
We buried some.
I was gonna say, is that why there's a single gravestone?
Yeah,
There's
we're
just
just
a pile of
Family.
bones over
every
there.
time we find a
Uh,
pile of bones that are her sisters, we'll put another name on
just
there.
add it. Just add it to the list.
Belgos has their
We gotta
names,
dig up the
but
grave again.
BG refuses to tell me.
I mean, we had 3. I mean, that's because Juniper couldn't remember the other names.
And we met 2 in the dream. There's just we've got a lot of unanswered questions still,
And-
anyways. I guess.
And in character, how long ago was it that Vina Rita had?
That's Vina.
What?
Found her in this dream sequence as well.
Is
Not
that art
inside
from
the dream,
Kai?
outside the dream, Ogvar did.
Yeah,
It was like a week in game, right?
In game, it should be close to a week. Yeah, a week ago.
and so
A
a
week
week
ago.
was it just a week ago that Juniper like actually met Vina again? Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah,
And
it's pretty fresh.
And before that, there was just it was essentially rumor, right, that Vina might still be alive because of the vision from
Yeah.
Juniper's mum being like, oh, well, someone close to you, like,
Yeah.
I'm
Forgot
gonna
about
be in
that.
it. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I was gonna say what when the whole
I don't know
there's
how you
someone very
did.
close to you, and we're like, oh, who's it gonna be? Who could it be? We were like, is it Siobhan? And then it was like, no, it's
Well,
definitely
I guess I
Dina.
always assumed it was like, well, I don't know. No, I don't know. It's just like it's like it's so
Well, I'm
so
just
much
incredibly
happened.
sus, is all. I'm
Yeah.
just very sus of Vina, is it? It was
Well,
asking to like, oh, can I come inside? It was like vampire, 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 100%. She's a vampire.
oh, that's right. You did say that to you.
Yeah. She asked for permission to enter. It's a vampire.
It's pretty suspicious, all of it. I don't know. Like, we kind of are. We still have a lot of unanswered questions from the whole thing, especially
It
with Venom.
sounds like it. When you
Venom.
guys were explaining before, it was like in character. I don't know if that was in character confusion or out of character confusion, but it sounded like you had a lot of questions.
Yeah, well, because a lot of crap went down when we were in that dream.
I
Like, the
remember-
I was
quarry got
dialed
involved.
in, and I'm.
Be- BG, I
Mm.
remember you explaining the dream stuff when Ogvar and Bennett were talking to each other in the basement in Ironhaven. Like, and he had a little, and he explained like the star herbs, or if they were the stardust that needed to be to help them go deeper in the dream. You explained it back then, and I was like so confused. You drew a little diagram for us. You
I
drew a
don't
diagram
remember.
explaining it.
I don't understand that still, but like everything that went on in the dream, I got it down.
Funny.
I know it.
So is mom dead or alive?
Yes.
I mean,
Question.
you left before we found out. She didn't.
Well,
She
that's
didn't
the only
croak
thing
yet.
that I'm. Well, that was the only thing that I was confused about, and like.
But I
and-
know for a fact you guys didn't fight, Mom.
No, we didn't. But I mean, like, the point was to. We almost had a fight down in the 4th layer, but we decided to side with each other against the quarry. But I explained that in character.
No, but I think Brandon said that you guys fought Mom.
Maybe because like the confused part is
On the-
because her sister in one of the layers, the second
We
layer,
fought 3 different
Mom.
Yeah.
random hags, and then
Yeah.
Mom showed up and was like, "Wow, thanks for killing those hags."
And then a fourth
Except
hag showed
for-
up.
Doll.
Oh, that's sorry. Yeah, complete. I got mixed up on the first layer. I thought we
So
fought
weird.
Mom on the first
Yeah.
layer. Got mixed
No.
up. Sorry.
No,
Juniper
just random
found Mom.
hags, and she was like,
Juniper
Yeah.
found Mom. Got it.
I'm Mom, and Juniper found me, but a different type of me.
Yeah.
And also you fought Tyeria in a dream.
No.
No.
What about you talk about the amulet? Wait, what?
You
That's-
popped
well,
up. She
this
popped
is
up
a
in the.
separate
Okay,
dream.
so she went so deep into the dreams that she
Mhm.
popped up in the astral plane.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
and then she bumped
And
into
Tyeria
into-
was like,
into
"Oh,
the-
that's weird.
yeah.
I just got a little blip on my beacon."
Yeah.
And she
And-
like called up Juniper in her dreams. Was like, "Yo, what's up?
After.
Why are you here? Fuck
Yeah.
you."
At a
After.
separate time.
And
Yeah.
and was it since Juniper bumped into Tyeria, or just since what we did in Crystalmere that she's been like seething with anger at us, like
Oh, since Crystal Mirror, that
oh my god.
Yeah. Ever since we went down to the cell and like interrogated her.
Yeah,
Dragged her along the
and just
ground,
mocked her and
punched her.
insulted her. Hey,
You didn't
only
just
one
insult her,
person
you guys
punched
beat
her.
her the shit out of her, and all
Only
we were
one
sitting there like,
person
"What the
punched
fuck is
her.
happening?"
I genuinely don't remember though why we didn't tell the group about killing the guy in the prison.
Because it was a shit show, right?
No,
Was
no,
it
it
a
was
shame?
purely because no one asked.
No one asked
That
if
makes
you'd
sense
done
to
something
me.
that they pure wouldn't guess that you'd done.
Oh yeah, because
Yeah.
Doc and Nina were too busy robbing
don't
a
ask-
candy shop or something.
Oh yeah, that's
Yeah, we don't
exactly what it
ask
was.
you guys about candy
That's
shop.
We robbed a candy shop. Yeah. Well, no, you didn't ask, but there was lingering evidence that you didn't inquire about, which was the gifts that
Yeah.
you got, which were those labeled candy jars, like
Yeah,
still,
true.
still like sealed candy jars, and you're like,
Wow,
oh,
we
thanks for
probably
the
shouldn't
gift.
be allowed back. That was quite the
Oh.
commotion. Yeah,
Yeah.
I like I think the hazy part, especially for like Tristan, is that we we were going to fight her mom because we got into a huge fight when we were with fake Ogvar, which
Mm-hmm.
Not
Curtis,
well.
you would have loved fake Ogvar.
I would love to. Why did I love fake Ogvar?
Because it was fake Ogvar. It wasn't real Ogvar, and fake Ogvar
Yo,
couldn't
so
fight
Junior,
us that well.
Fake Ogvar has no like civil protections.
and the whole time, like Juniper and Brandon, they were always off to the side, just whispering about fake Ogvar, just like
Making
just
him feel
completely,
terrible.
and like completely suspicious of him, and just like for no reason. Like we had no reason to
Aw.
be suspicious of fake Ogvar, but we just
Except
knew
Ogvar
that.
wasn't in the We don't know what could happen in that dream because that was when Doll ran off. When Doll ran off, we had like I was fake Ogvar with Doll. Who was with Doll?
Fake Ogvar went with Doll.
Okay,
Because they
okay.
asked.
And that's when we saw Mom, and then her sister came and killed Mom. So I think we were going to cooperate with that, but she already died by the time we got close to that fight. Because I think Bray was gonna. I think that's where Bray was going to shoot at Mom or something. So I thought that's where the confusion was. Well, technically, we didn't fight Mom at that point. Like, sister killed Mom.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I think Bray
Convenient.
was after the sister, not the mom though, because like
Oh,
the
was
mom
she?
was
Okay.
Because we were
'cause
at the
mom was
time trying to protect
like
her.
he saw that the mom was being held hostage, so he tried to
Mhm.
run back to Juniper, and then saw
Mm.
that she was dealing with her own shit, so he ran back and just like
There's
tried
just so many
dealing
fights.
with the sister. That that
Yeah.
that layer had so many fights on it in one go.
It did. It was so confusing. It's hard to explain too. But yeah, poor fake Ogvar. I feel like that would have been bliss for Nina. It was a great
Uh,
time.
And then he just died.
Oh, we had to leave him
Not
behind.
only
No.
that, you guys
Oh wait, that's even
made him
worse.
You guys made him
You're-
incredibly existential by telling him that he was in fact a part of a dream.
Oh yeah, it's true.
Oh
well,
wow.
she was hurting his
That's
feelings
like
because she
layers
couldn't
of
So he's
get
like,
near
cruelty.
fake
oh fuck,
Ogvar.
this isn't even my Juniper. I don't have a Juniper. That fucking sucks.
But as
Oh
long
my
as he lived,
god.
Like-
he was so clever. I told him he was the
I
cleverest.
honestly reckon that Nina would have befriended fake Ogvar in some way based on how this, like, how sad this all is. But she wasn't there to
Belga-
like.
I do remember Belgos tried to comfort Ogvar.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Oh yeah, and fake Ogvar was left with a fake baby because of this whole thing with like Doll running off and stuff. It was crazy.
Oh
Yeah,
Yeah.
poor fake Ogvar.
But then the baby died, and then Ogvar died.
Ugh,
wow.
yeah. It was dark. But luckily they were fake.
And you guys are
Yeah,
sure
yeah.
this wasn't some like Sphinx future retelling thing, right?
No idea.
Like,
No
okay.
idea.
Oh, dude, Braden still does not trust the thing of the still doesn't trust fake Ogvar. He thinks about it. He's just like, no, that still wasn't right. Something about that
mean,
was off.
I don't know if Juniper was trusting or anything. She just knew that there's a line. There's fake Ogvar and there's real Ogvar. And if fake Ogvar is like real Ogvar, we need to keep separate for just
I
in
remember
case.
I remember like fake Ogvar like wanted to kiss or something, and Juniper was like, no, fuck this.
I remember.
Right.
He
the
wanted to hold
shield.
hands, wouldn't hold his hand.
I
I
remember.
wouldn't hold his hand because she thought it was cheating. Like she thought it would be cheating on real Ogvar.
My favorite
Would
thing
be.
from that was like my discussion with BG because we had this thing where like Ogvar would just be right about things
About
like, in a
everything that
dream,
didn't
yeah.
make sense.
because it
even.
was like Juniper's like projection of Ogvar, which is why I think it was Brayden got like a natural 20 survival check and Ogvar was just like, no, it's this way.
And even right.
Wait.
That was so
That's really
funny
good.
that moment. Oh my god. It was
Uh,
crazy. But it's so
wow.
nice to have you back, Curtis.
I
It's been
know.
so fun. This session was really fun.
Sorry, I'm just scanning the map for dolls.
Yeah.
Just to make sure there's none hidden.
Well, Jerry's playing with it.
Oh yeah, I saw Jerry up north. Who's Jerry?
Oh,
You haven't
I
met
forgot
It
about
looks
I didn't
Jerry.
it looks
realize.
adorable, but I don't know what it is.
It's a Quetzalcoatlus, right? I don't know what it's called.
Hey, Kylie, how you doing?
It's just a spore llama.
I'm alright.
And he's our new best friend, and we need a
Who
couple
has
more.
a death ray?
And
You
is
know,
that
he just has
why-
he just has a
Is-
ray that shoots death.
is that
And
why
an
he's,
aura
like,
that slowly
exiled?
rots like 10 miles
He's not
around him.
exiled. He just has a very limited range of where he can be, just in case, because he creates bogs wherever he is, or he desecrates the area of the land wherever
Wow,
he stands.
That's pretty bad.
Yeah. But he's great. He's very happy, and all you gotta do is feed him ferns.
Ferns. Oh,
Ferns,
Yep.
yeah.
He's very specific. He wants ferns.
That's not
Yeah.
too bad, right?
Yeah, I think last time, like, he was like, well, bodies, but I'm like, we can't do that. We gotta keep it clean. So ferns
yeah,
I
go
think
ahead.
were like secondary
Second thing on the list is ferns.
on
It's
his Christmas list.
It's succulents.
Yeah, that was from when we were collecting the sisters' bones, which went crazy because I guess Ogvar and Locke fought those, and while they were fighting those, because Juniper was pregnant, she stayed back and was befriending Jerry.
So the mission all along was to kill those creatures, and Juniper knew that. But then we went and killed those creatures, and Juniper was like, "It's not cool."
And does Jerry know that the other ones are dead, or is he just living in this like?
I don't think he
Very
I mean,
cared.
he watched us
Ah.
kill them.
They dragged the dead body of Jerry's buddy
Yeah.
next to him while we went and gave it to the bullywogs. So
Well, there was another one that was like darkness powered,
yeah.
and we did find a doll there because there was what looked like the remnants of a
yeah.
hag hut.
Mm.
That's true.
Well, I haven't
Hmm.
found one scrolling through Millstone, so
Yeah,
Also,
sure,
It's under the
Kylie.
couch.
That sounds interesting.
I haven't checked in the houses. Yeah. Wait,
Mhm.
what's that? Is that a squirrel?
I don't know
It's
what
like-
you're nodding on because I've
Yeah,
dropped
I
the
know.
content now, but yeah,
Where?
it might be a
well,
squirrel.
Well, I
There are
think
some
there's a
critters.
yeah, I think there's a squirrel on a roof near the fountain. Yeah.
Let's see.
Guys, I'm gonna
pretty-
jump off now. Gotta go grab something to eat. It was very nice
Okay.
having you back, Curtis, and I'm looking forward to next week, hopefully with Vlad as well.
Yeah, well, thank you for the
See
session,
you later, BG.
and you guys, thank you for
See you later,
sticking
BG.
around. Thank you for the good session.
Mm.
I do have Discord. Yes, that's
Bye.
yeah. That's how I'm
See
talking to
you.
everyone else.
Thank you.
I hope you all had a good New Year, by the way.
Me
That
too.
is a squirrel.
It's been all right.
What was that?
That is a squirrel.
Yeah, it's a squirrel. Yeah, on top of the house. Yeah.
Squirrel.
Yeah. Great session, guys. Nice to be back. Nice talking to you guys.
Yeah, it's so nice to have you back.
It is. It's really refreshing.
Feels like
Shame,
home now.
Shame Vlad isn't here, but he'll be back.
Yeah.
He'll be back.
We got
Nice.
next
Well-
week.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Every week. Thank God.
Yay!
Back to normal. Nice.
Yay!
Very nice. I know. I'm so happy. I really am.
Me too.
I know.
It's so nice to hear your voice again. And now we've got the whole gang. It's a bliss now. It's just
Um,
normal now.
When's
Yeah,
the last
I-
time we've had the full session?
6 months.
Oh my God.
6
mean
months
the-
ago?
It
You mean the
has,
full
it's
group?
Yeah.
Jesus.
Maybe
Yeah.
more, but I think
Yeah, we
6
haven't
months
even
is
we didn't have the full group today.
It's true. It's true. So maybe next
We're
week we can
scattered.
celebrate.
Next week I won't be
Yay!
here. Just to
Aw.
prolong it a little bit more.
Aw.
Well, partially celebrate now, then, and then next week we won't.
No,
be here too,
I'm
but
kidding.
yeah.
I'll probably be here.
Oh. Awesome. Well, I'm gonna go and get some food, guys. I'd love to talk
Mhm.
more, but I gotta go back to work after this.
No
Um,
worries.
I will.
You
I'll
would.
speak to. Yeah. Well, I've got a commute, so I can be in the
Yeah,
chat. or
yeah.
something.
Sure.
Yeah. I will
Yeah.
speak to you guys later.
See
All
ya.
right, see ya.
Nice speaking to you. See you all. Bye bye.
See you
Bye.
later. Bye forever.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
Bye forever.
Bye.
Hmm.
Let's see.
Oh, you made a little croak stat block. That's cool. Didn't even see this. Alright, see you, man.
Alright, see you later. Let's see. Okay. Yeah. I will message you later, Kylie. But for now, I do need to go. I am very interested in seeing some of your work. But yeah, I will speak to you later. Thank you everyone for watching. If there is anyone else. And cheers. Yeah, sure, I'll do that.